We'll go ahead and start. What's good, everybody? We in the flesh. We in the flesh. Nate, just join whenever. I guess just join whenever you're ready, Nate. You know, because we already got 43 people in here, bro. So it's about to be popping. It's about to be popping. What's good, everybody? Welcome back. No Name Wrestling Pod in the cut. Never mind. He already joined. There he is.
All right, bro.
You good now?
We good now. I can see y'all.
Why? Dang, Nate.
I don't know why you can. We can see you, bro. So I don't know what's going on.
No,
This nigga.
That's crazy. He was clear as hell.
that is.
I know.
Yeah, technical difficulties, bro. It's always technical difficulties before the show starts, bro. It's always
It's because Mo.
I
We
knew
can
it.
just blame him.
I know it.
It's always
Yeah.
somebody's Wi-Fi.
It's
bro.
because
Somebody's
Mo's
Wi-Fi,
not in the
bro.
rich studio right now, so he can't bless us with some.
Hey,
of
Mo
his
ain't been in the
richness.
studio in a minute, bro. What's going on with that, bro?
So I only record videos there now.
Wow. Now he want to act like he not ordering IHOP steaks every time he got videos to edit over there, man.
I ain't been to IHOP in Lord knows how long.
I'm gonna need one
So
of y'all.
we bullied you out of it. We bullied you out of it because we were.
I told y'all that like a year ago. Literally, this episode.
You should bring it back.
I'm gonna
you should
need
bring it back.
I'm gonna need one of y'all to
Absolutely
keep track
not.
of the chat in case we get super chats because I'm gonna be talking a lot. And
All right.
whatever. So in case we get like a super chat or something, let me
Nate,
know.
can you see us?
I can. I was trying to fucking add my channel, but that shit too complicated, bro. It's not saved on here.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
man, you said get your shit together. That's
I can save it for you next time. That way we can just it'll automatically be there, so you don't have to do it.
Type shit.
Somebody said, "Oof, man."
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into a lot of
We
things
gonna
today,
get
man.
it.
We're gonna get into a lot of things.
Guess-
Bro, I
guess
really,
I'm just-
I wish y'all could have been here when that Brie Bella music hit, bro. Y'all should have just
I
been.
was
here.
watching. This man G lost his mind.
For that G reaction, because I said before, I think it was during the show. Or
Yeah,
no,
it was
but-
during. It was during.
I was thinking it was during the show. I'm like, listen, Brie Bella, she might be in here, but she about to come back at some point. So
Because we were trying to figure out who was gonna be left, and we thought Bianca was gonna do it. We thought Tiffany was gonna be back. Like we assumed, we were trying to see like who else, and then we were like, he was like, oh, I think Brie Bella might be in here. I'm like, God, please no.
I didn't really know if she was.
And then when Nikki Bella came out, I know she's been wearing it, but I was looking, I was like, honestly, it makes no sense. Why does she keep wearing it too? Because like she was wearing it before Brie Bella came back. I was like, why does she keep wearing it too? Like, is that like number significant? Because like I would think you'd wear the one. And you're like, oh, he's probably like Twin Magic or something. And then Brie Bella came out with the one.
that shit was crazy, bro. That shit was crazy.
The Saudi crowd. Look, for
What
all
made
the,
what made it even worse for G is that she actually got a pop, bro. Like
the biggest pop of
She
that
got a
rumble.
map.
pop of the rumble.
The biggest pop of that rumble. I literally said the two biggest pops of that night: Brie Mode and Lash Legend getting booed and overrated chance.
Oh my god.
Those
That
are the
was
two
terrible.
for the
And
women's
I
rumble.
was like, okay. So I was like, you know what? I was really big on Saudi on Saudi's crowds and how I didn't like them. They were good today, but okay, maybe it's just black women. Maybe it's just black women they don't like. Because
They didn't
Lash
boo off a
Legend,
black dude
Lash
either. That's the
Legend
crazy
got
thing.
thundering overrated chance because she
That's
eliminated
what
the Bellas and I think Saudi and
Somebody said
I
you
mean,
gotta
Charlotte
apologize.
and-
Somebody said apologize to the Saudi crowd.
No.
right now, bro.
Who?
I'm not okay. So King or
Some of y'all do, bro. Some of y'all do because y'all was
I'm-
saying that they was gonna shit all over that women's match.
I said based on their history, I had no confidence they would cave. And literally months before, I saw the way they treated Jay Cargill in that Oscar match, which wasn't even bad for real. Wasn't even a bad match. But they could not.
Match,
It wasn't
match,
okay.
Match,
let me
match
rephrase.
kind of boring.
It was mid. It was mid. It was a
Okay.
mid match, but it made it worse by the crowd. The crowd
Facts.
could have cared less, and the way they was booing OD, I was like, "Come on, bro! Like, what are we doing?"
No, I'm not
And
the
if
one.
you look at the way Lash got treated, I don't think I was crazy for that. But they was hyped for everything else. I'll give them that. They was hyped for everything else. Oh,
Yeah, they even was into the Ivy Now stuff when she came out. I was shocked by that too.
oh
like,
yeah.
You suck chance,
That,
yeah.
You suck.
that was when
Chance
she
for Ivy Now.
you suck chance.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah.
like, okay, Saudi, I'll give you that. I'll
But
give you
didn't okay, wait, funny shit. It seemed like it went a little too long because she's after a while I was like, damn, y'all really just saying this girl sucked. Out here.
it's part of the reaction though, bro. It's part of the show, you know. So
You know what's funny
honestly,
though?
I think the Saudi crowd was better for the women's match than the men's match, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, facts.
Well, that's because the Saudi match had more women they actually knew. Like
It was
El
different,
Parka,
man.
I'm sorry, no disrespect.
La
brother.
Parka and Mr.
Yeah,
Iguana.
that was crazy. That was
Well,
crazy.
Mr. Iguana, I thought wasn't too bad because he got big reactions in America, so I thought maybe Saudi would know him. But La Parka, I was like, who is this guy?
Oh, yeah, if
Like
you don't
Malik
watch-
had to literally run down the entire thing, and I
Well,
was
see,
like,
that's the thing though, bro. That's like realistically, I get like there's certain people that could have been in the match that the fans wanted, but like when they say they wanted surprises, they give some surprises, but then people, if they don't know the surprises, it's not good enough. So it's like it's not WWE's fault. Y'all don't watch these shows, bro. Like either watch the show and be familiar with the people, or you're just gonna be lost, bro.
True.
Like it's the
And-
same
and
with NXT people. Like people who would come up from NXT when they even like during the peak era of NXT, some people would come up, and I know people who didn't even like know these people. I'm like, bro, that's not
That's
WWE's
crazy.
fault. Y'all don't watch NXT then, bro. Like watch the show. Like
I mean, I'm definitely shocked Jada Parker didn't show up. I mean, they gave it to JC Jane, which shout out her. She's been doing great work, so shout out her. She deserves it. But I was genuinely shocked Jada Parker wasn't in here. Genuinely shocked.
They would she would have got booed.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Oh, and I'm really, 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 really upset that Kit Wilson didn't make a debut in this Rumble match.
That was so crazy, bro.
I was
I
so
don't think
heated.
that's
I was
the
like,
place you wanna
come
do
on.
that.
I was like, he didn't even need to be in
bro,
there.
respect
20
the theme,
seconds.
though, bro.
He just needs
No,
to
I'm
make
saying
his
I don't think that's the
entrance.
place you want to do that.
No, he needed that. He needed
I
that.
don't think you want to
that
bring Kit Wilson to Saudi Arabia.
I see what you're saying, Mo.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
Oh, I guess I don't. I guess I don't get what he means.
His gimmick is very feminist, bro. Very
Very
feminist.
flamboyant.
Very
Very
flamboyant.
flamboyant.
There's a reason why
I
Kit
don't
Wilson made a
care.
video.
I don't care.
There's a reason why Kit Wilson made a video calling them all toxic.
All he needed to do was do his entrance, and you had the perfect opportunity when Matt Cardona got eliminated. All he had to do was do his entrance, attack Matt Cardona again, get in there, and then Obafemi throw him out. That's all you had to do.
I feel like for me, I mean, like I said, they gave us some surprises. I know some people. It's just I don't know, bro. I feel like the surprise factor it just ruins the Royal Rumble every year because people get their hopes up about these rumors, and then when it doesn't happen, people are upset at WWE. Like WWE never said Chris Jericho was going to be there, bro. That was just a rumor on the internet. That was never a guaranteed thing that was going to happen. That was just somebody, whoever
I mean-
sparked that rumor up about him possibly coming back at the Rumble. That's just what it was. It was just a rumor. That was never confirmed. That was never a thing. You know what I'm saying? And if they confirmed it, y'all have been mad at it anyway because they spoiled it. So, Royal Rumbles never used to be like a thing where it
You
was
gotta
like
adjust.
built off surprises. So
You gotta adjust that super chat. They don't hate black people. They hate black women. I'm just gonna say it. They hate Saudi Arabia hates black women. Like Blue Jay,
Yeah, I was like-
they call Last Legend overrated. Like black women do not get love in that country. If Bianca would have eliminated Tiffany Stratton, she would have.
Oh my gosh!
Out the building.
That's an
Oh my
example
gosh,
of somebody
whatever.
not listening because he clear as day said black women.
Yeah, because Obafemi, amazing pop, amazing. I was like, what?
Javon Evans got a good pop too. Trick Williams too, yeah.
Trick Williams, shout out to Trick Williams.
Yeah, Trick
He
Williams
got a nice
definitely
little pop too, man. He got a nice little pop. I was really happy Oba got that pop, right? That made me
Oh my
happy.
gosh, it made me so.
That
It
made me so happy.
happy when he came out at one. I was like, okay.
Oh wait. They like Soruka, but I don't think they know she black.
Nah, they definitely don't.
She have.
Yeah, they
She
don't.
passed.
Yeah, but they
passed.
don't know that because it shocked me when I found out. Kiana James, what a showing she got, and I don't.
That
think they know
shocked
she
me
black
too.
either.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
she
she
was
was
low-key
black for
hooping.
the longest.
She was
I knew
low-key-
so.
Yeah, when she came in because I was watching, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, her moveset low key underrated. I was like, you know what, y'all should give Kiana like 2025, and she sure enough got it. I was like, okay.
Let's dive into. Let me ask y'all. Y'all want to start on the men's or the women's side first? Which one y'all want to go into first?
Oof.
Which side we going into
Oh
first?
man,
Start with the men's or we start with the women's?
I really don't have much to say about the ladies. I thought the ladies was solid.
I thought the women's match was pretty good. I actually liked the women's match.
I
thought
thought
everything
it was
was,
saved by the last 10 minutes. That shit was boring until the last 10 minutes. Like the
last
second
10
the
minutes
Bellas
was
got
good.
thrown out, the match got good. The second they got thrown out,
You think it was boring up until then? I don't know, but I thought it was good, bro.
It was cool. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't like
It wasn't
oh my
ass.
god. It wasn't
It wasn't
nice. It was
2022.
nice.
But
Yeah, I was about to say it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it was just,
was-
Well,
I like women's
for me, the women's rumble, the way I look at it, it wasn't like the greatest, but I definitely think it did a good job of showcasing people you probably didn't care about before.
Mm-hmm.
Nate, I'm gonna
Yeah,
ask you this
James,
question, brother, and I want to know your genuine feelings. You excited for Natty? You excited for Natty?
Something new.
I'm not gonna
I'm cool
lie, I
with
was really excited when I heard that
I'm cool with
music, and I was like, oh, okay. I do think her eliminating Becky was weird, but I guess
Yeah.
that's because I thought AJ Lee was gonna be there. So when she was, I was like, oh, okay, I guess. That's the only thing that was weird. Like some of these eliminations, I was like,
it. Yeah.
I guess. Like
especially on the men's side too. Some of the eliminations.
Men's side was weird.
Men's
Brock
Brock
was
Lesnar
so
getting eliminated by
weird.
LA Knight and Cody.
Oh yeah. By the way, I'm gonna officially say this now. I
Weird
hate
as
Jey
hell.
Uso. I hate him now.
yeah.
He has
yeah.
officially made me a Jey Uso hater.
But well, come on, we already knew
Hold
he
the
was going to
tag
do that.
rope,
Rumble.
nigga.
We
I'm
said
tired
that
of
was
you.
gonna happen, bro.
Hold the fucking tag rope. I am so
If
tired.
Roman's gonna do it twice, then Roman smacks him since.
We
are-
That's
we
the
are-
last
we
Nah,
time.
already
if they
knew-
would have did it a
I
second
haven't popped
time
for Roman that hard in a
No,
long
no,
time.
Roman Reigns won't
Holy
go for that,
shit.
bro. No.
Oh
We already
my
knew.
God.
We already knew he was going to do that, though. Like we knew that.
Yeah, I
was-
did know.
gonna
He's
happen.
gonna
That's a
do
And
problem.
Jay
it.
still,
He's gonna do it in
and Jay
every
still-
big match.
and Jay still helped him afterwards too, which
But
makes
what,
it even weirder.
what did throw me off though was like Lesnar got eliminated during the whole entrance. It was weird. I'm like,
Yeah,
you could have gave that to Oba or somebody else, bro. Like he got the whole entrance, bro. Like
There was no way you couldn't have convinced me Oba wasn't gonna eliminate him. Like I just really thought Oba was gonna do
yeah.
it. And
of course.
But I think they did that
LA
too.
Knight and
They
Cody
did. I think they did that because they wanted somebody. I think they wanted somebody important to eliminate him. Like, so I understand why they did it. I mean,
But that's
Oba probably-
that's a WrestleMania match right there. That's
Yeah,
literally
You
they
know
can
what they're
still, they
gonna
can
do?
still do it.
either him or Gunther. Like somebody could have done it.
Nah, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna give us Brock Lesnar and LA Knight.
LA Knight.
It's gonna be Brock versus Dean 2.0.
Didn't I say that last night, bro?
You did say that, and I just hate
That's
that.
probably-
I
that's
hate
probably the
that
match,
so
bro.
much. I
And
hate that
realistically,
so
I
much.
don't really want to see Brock and Oba because I don't trust that Brock Lesnar will lose, bro. Anytime he faces those big people, bro, he never
You think
loses.
LA Knight gonna beat him?
I don't care. I don't care if LA Knight loses at this point. It's
LA Knight gonna get packed up.
It's
He's
over
gonna
for him.
get his ass- he's gonna
Oba
get-
still got potential, bro. LA Knight, I just don't think they see him that way. So
You saying LA Knight just Finn Balor now?
no, he's not Finn Balor.
He's almost there.
He ain't Finn Balor.
They like this.
He can't be
He's
Finn
getting
Balor
there.
because he hasn't had a world title and then fell back down to the card. Finn Balor was the world champion, and then they chose not to do anything with him after he came back from injury. So that wasn't his fault, unfortunately. So and he never had that run at NXT like Finn did either. Like Finn Balor in NXT, we for sure thought, oh yeah, coming up, gonna be at least for 5 years, that's gonna be a top star. And they chose not to use it. So.
We got another super chat. I can't star them on my end. So
I got it. The fact Brock Lesnar got eliminated in the middle of Jey Uso, it was crazy. Yeah, that was kind of
Yeah, the
Yeah, that
structure.
was-
I think he
structure
was
of
just
that
ready to
Rumble-
go.
The structure of that
Michael
Rumble was so
PSAs.
weird, bro. Like it
bet.
started good.
Yeah, that's a
It
Michael
felt like
Hayes
they
dude.
had. It felt like they had an actual story when Oba was in there dominating. I'm like, okay, there's some structure here,
that was
and
cool.
then it just turned a fucking 2K simulation. Like
Yeah.
shit was just happening. People were just popping up. I'm like, what is the story here? What's the structure here?
I
Yeah,
thought
was
it
weird.
was cool, in the beginning. The Braun Breaker shit definitely shocked me. I was like, oh shit.
Blew
That,
my mind.
Yeah, bro.
That's a great way to start.
yeah, I think
Shout
it
out
was.
Adam Pierce.
Yeah, I think it was.
Shout out Adam
Hey,
Pierce.
somebody said it was Adam Pierce last night. I said, what if that was
That
Adam
would be
Pearce?
hilarious.
That'd be funny as fuck.
But y'all really think it is? You think it's Seth?
It's obviously Seth. I don't think it would be.
They're
anyone
playing
else.
it. They're definitely gonna play it so they can make it Seth.
Think so? Some people think it's
I'm so
Logan Paul.
tired
Some
of
people
the-
said Adam Pierce. I think Adam
Cody.
Pierce would be really cool though.
Somebody
That-
said Jake Paul.
if Adam Pierce were like to get back in the ring or something, that shit would be cool though. If he
That would be the best way to do it. I'm not
he
gonna lie, that would be
revealed himself.
elite.
Yeah, I dig
Because they've
that.
been feuding. This all started. I think Nick said it first. This all started because they didn't put Braun Breaker in King of the Ring.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's how this all started. Because he wouldn't put. Which at the time, I'm not gonna lie, why isn't Braun Breaker in King of the Ring? But
I thought he was winning it, honestly.
Somebody said it's Logan Paul. Maybe it could be Logan Paul. Somebody said Theory. I don't know if it was awesome.
That would
but
be so
the only reason
convoluted.
why I don't want it to be any member,
They
of
call
the
him a
division-
spy.
The
They
only
call
reason,
Austin Theory a spy. I don't know why.
Ooh, that's a good point too. That's a good point.
only reason why I
Oh,
don't
shit
want it
ass.
to be any member of the Vision is because, like, why are we telling a descent angle again when there's literally no need for y'all to tell a descent angle?
Mm.
Like, they have, like, there's been nothing. Like, they decided
Well,
without Braun Breaker speaking a word that they were going to help Braun Breaker win the Royal Rumble. They all
that's what they
decided that as a group.
said, but you know how the Rumbles go. It's like one
Right, but
man
it's
can-
not like Braun Breaker. I would have felt y'all more if Braun Breaker was like,
That's a good point.
screw what y'all talking about. Y'all helping me.
Look. I
He
don't.
literally just sat there and listened to him.
Yeah, he didn't say a word.
I could see it. I mean, if they want it to be low, I guess, because realistically, I mean, I've been sitting on the pod for a minute, bro. He gonna be one of their next. I think he gonna be like one of the next top 3 guys they really gonna invest to as world champion, bro. You see
But
that
he's
nigga in
going
the
to be the top guy.
You see that nigga in the final 4 with those people that he was in there with, bro?
Oh, he's
Oh,
talking
you
about
talking
Logan
Logan?
Paul?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll win a world title.
They've been
and then
telling,
lose
but
it
they've been
immediately.
telling us this for years, though, bro. Like some people are just still in denial about it, but like They kind of been telling it without really saying much about it, but they've been telling us like,
Yeah.
yeah, we like Logan
Yeah.
Paul. He's gonna be a superstar for us, bro. Like
Lord help
he's one of
us
the
all.
three.
I
He's
mean,
one of
when
the
he
three.
won the triple threat, I didn't believe it until he beat Randy and Kevin in the same match. When he did that, I was like, okay.
Oh, I knew that before that. I think for me, what did it for me is when they said he was fighting Roman Reigns in Saudi Arabia. I was
Yeah.
like, what? Like Roman Reigns. This is peak tribal chief, might I add you. I'm like, oh, bro, nah, this is crazy work. And then after the performance he did, I think for WWE terms, they were like, oh yeah, we've seen enough. When he performed like that, I was like, they were
Yeah.
like, yeah, we got you. Like his first singles match at Mania, they gave him Seth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He fought Cody for the title when he was still a champion. You know, they gave him Randy and Kevin Owens at Mania, and he won that match. So they put him in the Vision. You know, like they keep putting him in these prominent spots. So, I mean, he's obviously going to be somebody that they want to invest into. You know, for long term. So, but let's talk about what you say?
Well, I just wanted. I figured we was about to transition. I want to know how Nate.
Yeah, we're gonna transition right now. Let's talk about what everybody wants to talk about. Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble. First off, who picked Roman to win the Rumble? By show of hands. He was my pick.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is us three. So, by show of hands, how many of y'all do y'all think Roman? By show of hands, do you think he was a terrible option, or do you think it was just the safe option for WWE?
I think it's both. Both. I think you can have both. It's terrible.
Okay,
and
so you think it's a terrible and a safe option. So
yes.
by show of hands, how many of you don't think it was a bad option? You're just kind of like, I mean, I guess like it's.
Is that the safe option?
Yeah, like it's the safe route, I guess. Like if you,
I wouldn't have done it.
I would have done it either. For me, I wanted Oba to win, so that's why I would have given it to for me personally. But
I would have gave it to Gunther.
but
Literally.
Especially if you bring him out after he beat AJ Styles. Like,
Well, we knew he was doing double duty going.
But see,
in.
my thing is though, I'm not convinced AJ's really retired though. That's why I don't think he won fully. Like, I don't really know if he really is done though. So
Well, he's done with WWE. He's done with WWE.
that's what I think. See, I don't know though. Like that's what they telling us, but I don't really know. It just feels weird that he retired right before WrestleMania to me though.
But
it feels weird.
It's also to your point, Malik. AJ's been saying for a minute, like
Yeah, he's been saying that for a minute. Yeah. But
And
it's like,
I mean, look, you can say what you want in the press conference. I know, we know how Triple H like to get.
Yeah.
But I don't think he would misquote AJ Styles and AJ Styles not be like, hold on, that's not what I said.
unless they both knew about it, though. That's what I'm saying. Unless they both talked about it before. Like, yeah, go ahead and say that.
You know
That's
what, Malik?
That's what makes
Malik,
wrestling
I rock
though.
with
Like,
you.
sometimes we don't know.
Malik, I rock with you, but I think subconsciously, you're rightfully so always going to have that little devil's advocate because of what happened with Seth as of late.
Yeah,
That rules of the century. I understand it. I don't think AJ, because if AJ Styles really, for real, wasn't ready to go yet, he would have won this match. I genuinely think he would have won this match. Like, that nigga is ready to go. Now, if he goes to AEW, that's a different story. Maybe he just want to get a couple more matches with his friends that he rock with. I think he's done with wrestling
That's
as a
what I
whole.
think it is.
I think he's done with
I
wrestling.
think he's done. Yeah, I think he's done.
I think he's done with
I-
wrestling.
I-
But if he wants to go
I'm
get
with
a
you.
dream match with Kenny and Will and all
Yeah.
that before.
I think he's either AEW or TNA.
Yeah, I was about to
'Cause
say
he
I
said
might
he-
not. I don't think AEW, but I think TNA.
Yeah, I think one of the two. I don't think he's done with wrestling because he put his gloves back on. He didn't leave his boots or
And
his
he
gloves
didn't
in the
leave
ring.
booth. Yeah.
See, that's
So
what
I-
I'm saying. Like, I don't know if he's like really leaving though. That's what and I mean, I've heard interviews that he said where he's talked about he wants to stay in WWE and retire there. So I mean, maybe he could go to somewhere else. But then, like, if he goes to
wouldn't be
TNA,
bad, but
he could just stay in WWE and do that too because they have stuff with TNA. So that's why I'm like,
Well, his contract.
Maybe they wouldn't let him, like you said. They wouldn't let him wrestle. How
His contract's up in February, so he probably just.
I mean, I
rather-
feel like though if he for AJ Styles caliber, I feel like if he really went to Triple H and be like, look, come on, bro. Let me go over there and at least do something. I don't think Triple H would be like, no.
Well, what if he wants to do everything else? He probably. What if he
Maybe
wants
he
to
could've.
go toward the Indies, and that's why he doesn't renew his contract. He
Maybe,
just wants to be
maybe,
a
maybe
free
he could.
agent.
I still this is my gut feeling. I still personally feel that AJ Styles is gonna wrestle Gunther at WrestleMania, and that's where he retires. I don't know how they're doing the story. I don't know how it's gonna plan out, but like for him to retire,
He comes out as his real name, Alan.
yeah, just this at the
oh
Rumble or
my
something.
god, Alan Jones.
Alan Jones.
Alan
versus
Jones.
Gunther.
I'll say Alan Jones.
Now maybe he could, like I said,
Styles.
maybe he could be done. You know what I'm saying? He might not wrestle. He could come out and cut a promo on Raw. And
Oh
say,
my god! You know who he's about to be, bro? He's about to be the third Mr. Ghana Americano, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, that
The
spot.
fact that they had a No.
Yes,
The
bro.
real-
That was fire.
That spot was fire. That spot was fire,
That
bro.
spot was
That spot
fire.
was fire.
That
spot was fire.
Spider-Man.
That was like one of the.
Me and Malik literally rooting for Which Americano in the middle of it too. Yeah, no, that was fire. That was fire.
That's literally one of the best points to the Rumble.
That was
That
dope.
should say the Rumble.
Right.
That should say the Rumble.
The greatest luchador
Oh.
versus the greatest luchador of all time, man. Come on, man. Stop playing with these guys.
Well, why are we acting like this El Grande stuff hasn't?
Bro,
been-
that's gonna be a
This
mania
concept-
match, bro. That's gonna
The
happen.
only
I promise
thing-
you that's the Mania match.
The only thing I don't like
It's
about this
unmasked.
Maybe Triple A. Maybe Triple A.
the only thing I hate about it is Rio and Bravo. I think that's an extreme waste of Pete Dunne and Tyler Black. That's the only thing I hate about El Grande.
Yeah. But now you're gonna get. But now you got Rio and Bravo. You gonna get numero uno and numero dos with the Creeds. you gonna get numero uno, numero dos with the Creeds.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's your
yo,
6-man
okay, for
tag
me,
match at Triple A. That's your 6-man tag match right there.
for me, I feel y'all on being upset about Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne because they definitely don't need to
Should
be
be,
in these
yeah,
masks.
right.
But it's like, realistically, if they wasn't in the match, them niggas wouldn't be doing nothing anyway. So it's like, what? Why not? I mean, they wouldn't. They be in their tag team division. They don't know how to do it anyway. So it's like they be backstage with the Creeds, eating catering every day.
Or
So
NXT Live with the Street Profits.
yeah, at
bro.
least they doing
Crazy.
something. You feel me? Like at least they
Is
trying
that
to
what
make
the
it
Street
work.
Profits are doing for real? Jeez.
That's what they was at this past weekend. They was at NXT Live, bro.
Jeez.
Multiple time tag team champions, bro.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Well, we gotta listen, bro. I feel y'all on the gimmick. I think most of y'all are upset
It's
because
only
you're looking at the
Bo.
people. No, I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of people are looking at the people behind the mask allegedly and saying that
Allegedly.
these people deserve better than what they're presented as. And I feel y'all, but like they making that shit work though. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
if it's
Bro,
working, it's
El
working.
Grande
Bro.
Well,
is
Luigan allegedly and Chad allegedly. The Rio and Bravo, like, they ain't done shit to make me.
yeah, they're just there. They were losing to Javon. Like, I'm not worried about them. But nah, when allegedly the Creeds are numero uno and numero dos. I can't wait for that, man. That is going to be one of the best 6-man tag matches we have ever seen.
But
I
Chad
can't
Gable
wait.
gotta lose, right? Because Ludwig's the one that's over in Triple
He has to, bro. He has to.
Chad Gable has
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
They're OG, original.
To. Yeah, OG gotta lose.
Allegedly, I feel y'all, and I understand why you're saying.
Nah, I
that.
feel like I ain't go.
But
I'm
allegedly,
gonna be
Chad
honest.
Gable needs to win this.
Nah.
You
I
can't,
think
bro.
I'm gonna hold you. He was doing good for a minute, allegedly, if that was him, but he lost that shit. Ludwig got
Yeah,
that
Ludwig
shit. Bro. He
took
lost
that
that
shit.
shit.
Took it. Well, what did
When
Takashi say?
Ludwig started
What
cussing
Takashi say?
When-
Some of that shit. nigga.
When allegedly Ludwig started cursing at people in Spanish, I was like, okay.
That's when he did. No, it was over.
I was
with
like,
when
all right. He started
speaking
cursing at
Spanish,
people
it
in
was
the ring. I was like, ah.
It's over.
Once they found out he could speak Spanish, I was like, yeah, he got it, bro. It's his.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. He took that shit, ran with it, stole that shit.
Bro, keep the gimmick. Because realistically, if we really allegedly didn't know who was behind the mask, they could have convinced me this was some luchador for real. I'd have been like, oh, yeah, okay, luchador. I don't know who this is, bro. But like,
You know what they could? You know what they could do? Have a best of 7 series and then just put both El Grande Americanos at a tag team for Twin Magic.
the El
They
Grande.
can just have a best of
We've lost
7
the plot.
and then
We've
become a
lost the
tag
plot.
team.
We have lost.
They
the
get
plot.
bro. What you mean? That's literally WWE's MO.
Bro, that's
Best of
better
7
than the
tag
Wyatt
team.
Six, bro. I'm sorry.
What?
When
Thank
the
you.
bar is in hell.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, better than MFT.
This is shameless.
No, don't do that.
The fact
Shameless
that we were
behavior from
clamoring
all
for
4 of
MFT to be tag champions.
Shameless
Hey,
behavior
come on,
from
bro.
all 4 of you.
Come
And
on,
why?
bro.
Oh, this is my thing too. Why are the MFT tag champions and it's not God? Why is it fucking Solo Sikoa and Thomas? Bro?
No, they gave
Wait,
no, they
Yeah,
gave
that
it,
shit
they
made
gave
no
it to they
That's
gave
the
it
thing.
to God. Solo gave
Could
up.
they just win it to begin with though? Why did Solo have to
Because
be the match?
nobody want to watch that nigga wrestle. We're there
That's
for the
the whole point
comedy
of
and
the ideas.
we are there for Tongaloa. We are there for the comedy, ad libs, and the memes. Once that bell rings, I'm not trying to see that nigga wrestle. I don't want to see him
In
wrestle.
the tag team, he's fine. He's fine in tag team. He's good.
He's
in tag team.
okay, but yeah. So that's why I was like, yeah, Solo and Tama, y'all win it, and then
The
Solo
boring
can give it
six
up
is
because he's
crazy.
gonna be U.S. champion at Mania. I'm convinced now
Oh,
because
the
they've already
American
ran.
twins.
it.
It's gonna be El Grande. The American twins. Yes, the American twins. love
I
it.
can get down with the Americans.
Come on.
At this point, right now, y'all have lost the plot. Y'all having.
American
Y'all having
twins.
to
Hey,
y'all
Mo,
having
Mo, Mo,
teaming
come
up,
on.
bro.
Numero uno, numero dos.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather see Americano 6 than the Y6. I'm not gonna lie.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Bro, come on.
Americano.
A whole little faction of Americanos. That's what it should be. A whole faction of Americanos.
The
That's
six
what they-
colonies.
that's what they
They
should
can call
do, bro.
themselves the six colonies. The six
All right,
original
bro. All right, bro.
Americanos.
All right, bro.
Come on.
Three. What's that? What's that one movie? The three Calabros? Let me see.
Oh my god.
The three caballeros.
Three amigos?
The three amigos. Yeah.
No, the three Caballeros or something like that. The six Caballeros. What is? Let me see.
Oh, the Cowboys, Los Seis Caballeros or something like that.
Yeah, it's a Disney movie, bro. It's a Disney movie.
Oh.
Come on, hey, come on, man. Come on.
It's a
Mo,
Disney
are
movie.
you gonna turn your camera on, nigga? Stop running. Turn your camera
Mo's
on.
pissed, bro. Mo clocked out.
Why is
Mo took his break.
Trying to
Mo,
pretend like
can
the
you come out
Americano
here?
ain't working, bro.
Mo,
It took his 15.
Mo, this is gonna be for a clip. Can you please come out here and explain your issue with El Grande Americano, please? And turn your camera on, please.
Mo's on his page 15 right now.
Wow. Mo don't get no PTO.
Look,
How you get
in
PTO
the
when you
comments,
late to
bro?
work?
Once again in the comments, bro, I can feel y'all. I feel y'all. If this shit-
The United Nations. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Oh my god, that is elite. Because Pete Dunne and Tyler Pate are from different parts of the country.
Mhm.
Ludwig, oh my god, this could be the United Nations, the League of Nations done correctly.
Listen again. I would feel y'all if this didn't really do much. But if y'all actually like watch AAA, bro, like that nigga Grande be cooking over there, bro. Won't you, bro? Like he actually one of the most over guys there too, bro. Like
That's why I said Ludwig got to win. Because
Yeah, he definitely got to win.
Brie
Someone
Bella,
said
Grande,
Mo hates Mexico,
it's
confirmed.
Nasty. Relax.
oh, Brie
Oh,
Bella.
hates Mexico. Damn, that's what you on, bro. It's crazy work.
Wow. Mo really
So
got
well,
that.
until he comes back, 'cause I don't know where he went. We'll talk about the Roman Reigns stuff. Let's dive into that. That's what everybody wants to talk about for a minute. So I'll go first. I'll start off. Everybody's got their own takes. Me and G were watching the show together. I kind of feel mixed about it. I don't hate it. I don't love it either. I don't think he was a bad option. I think they had better options. I just feel like Roman was the safe option they went with, which sometimes the safe option isn't always the bad option. Maybe they feel like they got to revert back to old reliable to get the ratings up or whatever the case is. Even though Roman Reigns doesn't have to win a Royal Rumble to get a world title match at WrestleMania because he's Roman Reigns, but
Exactly.
you know, he ain't got that second Rumble win, so they probably want to give that to his legacy too. Like, go ahead and get that second Rumble win under your resume, so you know, get that out of the way. I just feel like for me, I just got to see what they do afterwards because I don't really care if Roman's part time or full time. I mean, when he does good stuff, it's really good, but then when he is in a storyline that's stale, it's like really stale. It's either like really good or really bad. There's no in between. It's like he either gives you really good shit or it's just like really boring. So if they're able to give us some really good shit, I'm cool with it. You feel me? I'll buy into it. I just feel personally they had some options that I would have much rather preferred, but they went with the safe option. I feel like they did that because of what happened last year. Last year, they decided to not do the safe option and took a chance on Jey Uso, and then people just went crazy over it, which like was crazy because before Jey Uso won the Rumble, I don't remember ever saying no Jey Uso backlash. Not to that extent, at least, where it was like, I remember 2024, niggas was talking about he was underutilized at one point. Oh, they keep putting him in these world title matches and they keep fumbling his momentum. The IC title reign he got, took it away from him like a month. They're like, oh, this is crazy. Y'all gonna fumble Jey Uso. Then they was like, all right, he's been one of the most over guys in the company for a minute. Let's give him the keys to the city. Let's see what happens. And as soon as before we even saw the outcome, we didn't even get a chance to see what happened at WrestleMania yet before people said, nah, this is crazy. Like, Jey Uso got the Royal Rumble. Like, y'all tripping. So people would have found ways, honestly, to not like something. If fucking LA Knight won the Rumble, they would have turned on him. If Braun Breaker would have won, they said he's not ready. They would have said Obafemi's overhyped if he would have won the Rumble. Cody Rhodes won the Rumble. They would have said he's overpushed. You know, somebody was going to get hated for it. So they had to make a decision. They went with Roman Reigns. I don't necessarily hate it. I just felt kind of what other people feel. It's like if Roman's at a good spot right now where you can keep having him in the main events, but like he's not gonna be around. I don't even know if he's gonna be around like the next 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't gonna be around like forever, too much longer. Same with Cody. Like these people are already pushing, the age where it's like you might want to start looking at other options to invest in. So that's why I would have loved Braun or an Oba winning because like I don't know, y'all. I just feel like certain people you don't really have to build up long term on the main roster. Like certain people just have it. Some people just have that feeling, that it factor. I think Braun and Ober are two people that I'm looking at where it's like, if they were to win the Royal Rumble, I would have fully believed, like, yep, I can understand why this happens, and I fully buy into it, and I know I know the direction we're going into. It's bound to happen at some point. So they chose a safe route. I fully believe it's probably going to be Roman and Punk in the main event. I think that's what they want to sell WrestleMania on this year. That's another reason I think Roman got that spot, because I spoke about it before. Whoever is main eventing WrestleMania Night 2 is going to be people that you putting on posters and say, hey, this is why you should buy WrestleMania. Come see these people. And Roman Reigns is one of those people you put on the show. People are going to pay money to go see him. So that's why he's in that spot. So that's just how I feel about it. I mean, like I said, I don't hate it. I just felt they had other chances to. They had something else there that I felt that they didn't do, maybe because they didn't want the feedback, or they just decided like Roman is just a safe route. Let's just go with him, and then we'll just move with everything else. So I'll let's let Nate go, and then we'll let everybody else go.
I think it was safe. Obviously, it was a safe option, and I can see both sides. I'm not going to be like these dick riders who are like, cry about it. It's just like, I know why. Obviously, they chose Roman Reigns. They chose Roman Reigns as a safe option. He's going to get casual viewers to tune in to WWE. My argument is that never works. If you look at Brock Lesnar, they did the same thing with Brock Lesnar. It was ass, did not work long term. It turned people away. Roman Reigns, he's not as bad as Brock Lesnar, but he's only going to bring in fans who want to see Roman Reigns. In WWE, they think they can bring people in to see Roman Reigns, and they're going to be a fan of the rest of the show. But that does not work, because honestly, the rest of your show fucking sucks. So that's not going to. People aren't going to keep tuning in if your show fucking sucks. But then those people, they see Roman Reigns, and then the next week he's not there. They're not going to watch. So they're not going to watch the show. So you don't have a full-time viewer. The reason why wrestling rose in like 2021, like 2022, once Triple H really took over, but also like even before then, if you were watching the Bloodline storyline with Roman Reigns, like people are actually starting to get back in because of Roman Reigns, is because Roman Reigns was fresh, he was new, and he was there every week. I know he's not there every week now, but then like he was actually there every week, evolving, putting on cinema every single week, and that's why people kept tuning in. And you did the same thing with Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, he came back, he was a newer version of himself. Every single week, you would see this guy grow. You would see him evolve. And people got hooked to these characters because they were there every week. They were full-time competitors. The thing with Roman, he's going to leave. And those people want to leave with him because they're just going to be there to be entertained by Roman Reigns. And they're not going to stick around because Roman really doesn't have any more evolving to do. They're just going to be like, cool, that was a nice story with CM Punk or whoever the fuck else he's going to feud with. And that's the other thing. He's probably going to feud with CM Punk, another old ass guy. Like, you're not putting anybody over. You're not making a new star in this element, in this way of putting Roman Reigns against CM Punk. So my thing is like, you just wasted that spot. You're giving it to a guy who didn't need it. It's like Brock Lesnar in 2022. It's not as bad, but it's kind of like, I kind of get that same feeling like Brock didn't need that win. Yeah. Roman doesn't need this win. Like you said, Malik, Roman is a guy who can get a world title match or just a match. He can get a main event match at WrestleMania without even having a title. You could have easily done Roman versus Seth in the main event of WrestleMania Night 2 because it's Roman fucking Reigns. He did not need to win the Royal Rumble. I feel like it just fell flat, and you're just going with the same guy that was working for like 4 or 5 years, and that was great. But now it's like, we need other options. We need younger guys. Like you said, bro, these guys, Cody, Roman, Punk, like these older guys, like they're old. Like they're not going to be doing this for the next like 5, 6, 7 years. So you need to establish those guys. And I don't want it to get to a point where these guys are retired and now you have these young guys. Like when Brock was on top, you had a lot of young guys who just weren't pushed to that level where they could be believable enough to take Brock's spot. That's why Brock had to keep coming back, because they wouldn't put, like Roman, they kept fucking that up. Finn Balor, they wouldn't push. Who else? Seth always has an issue with being a top guy. I don't know what it is with fucking Seth. I don't know what it is with Seth. He always gets hurt, so we can't even touch on Seth. But like any other young guy that you would think of during that time, or any other guy that you think would get the push during the time, like they just, every time that Brock would go away, it wouldn't work because they weren't established. So nobody wanted to see these guys because they were being treated like dorks. And now you're running into the same predicament Where Roman, even himself, is like creative's not doing their job. They're not these new guys. They're not creating new stars. So he has to keep coming back to to fill in that spot because WWE's not establishing these new guys. I think a Rumble win, even if it was for a guy like Gunther is going to be around for the next 10, 15 years. That's the thing people don't realize. Oh, Gunther's old. He's going to be around for like the next decade or so. He could have easily gotten that win, had the heat, had the world title match. Would have been a believable main event, or would have been something fresh, would have been something new. But instead, you're circling the drain with Roman Reigns. I think it's shit. I think Roman was a safe option, but I think they should after the safe year that WWE had, because after Jey Uso, let's be real, they did play it safe a lot of 2025. They played it extremely safe, which is why a lot of people tuned out. And so you're continuing to play it safe. Shit.
I'll say this because I was with Nate where I feel like Gunther should be the only one to win this Rumble. Now me, as you could tell by the hoodie, I am a big Roman fan. I don't think I've been shy about that. Anytime Roman is on my screen, like Malik said, I'm tuning in. But this is what I will say: when the dust settles and my emotions of the watch along and everything that goes around with the Rumble settles, and I sit back and think, I will say this: Roman could have got this match without the Rumble and without the Chamber because it's Roman fucking Reigns. Gunther getting this match, I think, is a better situation. Now, Seth Rollins is the big thing. I understand why Seth would have to go after Braun Breaker. I understand that because technically he would be a babyface, I guess, in usual WWE logic. He would be a babyface. My problem is, though, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins could easily have a feud where they both can be babyfaces because they just hate each other. Technically, Seth Rollins and CM Punk were both babyfaces throughout the entirety of their feud. Since he stepped back, they've both been babyfaces. And that was working great up until he got hurt. That was working amazing. Like the dynamic of it anyway. It's two guys you love, but they hate each other. That's all you need. The direction that we're going to go worries me some. Because now, yeah, Gunther can win the Elimination Chamber. You can argue that would make him look a little bit more dominant because he's going through a chamber match as opposed to number 30 in the Rumble. But we are assuming that we're getting Roman Punk for the world title. I think that's pretty much what everybody's going to assume.
Yeah.
Because Seth is not here. So because of that, and what's going on with the world heavy or the universal or undisputed title over there with Drew and them, and the fact that Drew just Claymored Cody, where does that leave the guy who, as of this moment, retired Goldberg and retired John Cena and then retired AJ Styles? In the span of, John Cena, AJ Styles in the span of 2 months. Where does that leave him at WrestleMania? If you say Brock, I'm not against it. That's probably the best option based off of what's remaining. But him winning the Rumble, okay, cool. He's probably going to get that world title back from Punk. And to your point, Nate, because Malik, you say it all the time. When it's WrestleMania, you want to put the bigger stars in the main event, blah, 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 blah. We can't make new stars unless we give them that opportunity to do it. If your logic is, because you got to understand, if your logic is, and this ain't coming at you, Malik, I'm just talking. Your logic is, okay, cool, we got to get the bigger stars on WrestleMania. This is your selling point.
Bless you.
Well, if you don't put these stars in that position, how are you going to make them? Yep. Eventually, John Cena had to main event a WrestleMania. Eventually, Edge had to get a prime spot in a WrestleMania. Eventually, Randy Orton had to be there. Eventually, you had to put these young guys in that spot to solidify them as those top stars. I think, Malik, you said it multiple times. John Cena, you feel like became the guy when he tapped out Triple H. But if we keep going with the, it's got to be Cody and it's got to be Roman. Like, I don't think Cody should be in the main event this year based on what we're doing. But will he? Probably, because it's Cody Rhodes. But should he? Like, if we just go if we go with the logic of you got to tell the best stories, I think the Jacob interjection and Drew winning the title has made this story better. But niggas was shitting on that story before we got to Saturday night's main event, or before we got to the 3 stages of hell. Like, it's just those things to me. That's really my big issue, to wrap everything up. If we want to make new stars, eventually you got to put these stars in the position to be made. You can't say, oh, we want to make new stars at a Backlash. You can't say, oh, we want to make these new stars at a Saturday night's main event, because all the star making ability you have is at your big shows. Pretty much now, your 2-night shows. Your WrestleManias, your SummerSlams, and your Royal Rumbles. That's where most of the casual people tune in. You got to put them in that spot. I'm not saying there's got to be a Miz situation, right, where clearly they're not deserving, but a Gunther, a Braun Breaker, even though you could say it's early, we got to do something. If Roman Reigns is coming out saying, I gave y'all 2 years, and what did y'all do? Because think about it. In the 2 years since he lost that title, it's been Cody, it's been Punk, it's been Seth. And Gunther before they messed him up. It's been Cody, Punk, and Seth since Roman Reigns has been gone.
I think they have ideas who they want to be in their top spots, but they like to take the long term. They like to do the long term plan, which is why.
Oh my god.
Which is why I was all for Braun Breaker winning the world title against CM Punk. Some of y'all said he's not ready. I'm like, I don't see what about him is not ready to me, bro. Like,
especially if Roman's gonna win the fucking Rumble, like.
Yeah, like he's more than ready, bro. Like he's got it. Like, just give it to him. You got to give him the ball and see what happens, bro. Like, fuck, when they saw Brock Lesnar for the first time, they said, all right, he's got it. We're just gonna give it to him and let's see what happens. And then
I'll fuck Vince. I don't want him back, but I'll give him that. When he saw a star, he invested in a star. He took chances. In his later years, not so much. He got too reliant on Brock and Roman and like the rest of the old people. But like in his heyday, in his Attitude Era, in the Ruthless Aggression Era, even in the PG era, when he saw a star, he would take it. In PG era a little bit, but mostly Ruthless and Attitude Era, he would take a chance. And I said in my video, if you want new fans, make new stars. That's the only way you're going to get new fans. You cannot get new fans with the same old people, because those same old stars are going to attract the same old people. That's all they're going to attract. They're not going to attract newer fans. You want to make new fans? Make new stars.
And last thing to add on, because I will say this when we say this, right? Just, because somebody's going to misconstrue what we're saying. And they're going to name a bunch of people that they've made popular. When we say are making new stars, we're talking about mega superstars. Like the Ruthless Aggression Era, we y'all love talking about, oh, they had Edge, Triple H, John Cena, Randy Orton. 3 of those guys I named, they made in the Ruthless Aggression Era. Edge, even though great in his own right in the tag team, he had to be made a star. Cena, obviously. Randy Orton, obviously. You just said it, Nate. Batista. Yeah, we got our Pentas. He gets great reactions. We got our LA Knights. We got our Carmelo Hayes is starting to get some, but Ilya gets a great reaction when he comes out. We have those guys, sure. We have a great mid card. Even though they might not book it great all the time, I think we have a phenomenal mid card. I think the mid card has probably been the best it's been in over a decade.
Yeah.
But then we get to WrestleMania. The mid card is designed, literally designed, for the guys who are not quite there yet, but that like IC title, hey, this is going to be the step you take before you get there. The IC title used to be the title you won right before you win your main one.
Yeah.
That used to be it. And granted, Dom, he's been hurt, cool. Like, Dom obviously was getting one of the greatest reactions on the show for a minute. But like,
I feel
how many of those people, like, and that's why, and then this wasn't an argument to y'all, but like, Nate, I remember telling you one time, you don't think Gunther and Bronson Reed, when Bronson Reed was tsunaming Seth all day long, I was like, you don't think that could be for a world title? And you were like, no, you don't think the crowd is going to be all that. And I understood it. But then I say, we'll put him there. See what happens. Like, scared money don't make money. I guess sometimes you're going to take risks like you did with Jey Uso, and it backfired. The crowd, at least the internet, turned on it completely. It backfired. But how refreshing was it to be like, oh, we're not going the obvious Cena wins the Rumble?
But it's funny because I thought the internet didn't matter. But anyway.
Right. I mean, you're right. Because crowd reaction, everybody loved it. There
The
wasn't a
internet-
crowd that didn't love him being there, other than the tap out.
The internet does matter. Just it depends on certain fans. Certain fans can be realistic. Certain fans.
According to Triple H, it doesn't matter. So
Yeah.
I don't want to hear like, oh, Triple H was just trying to avoid backlash, because the internet doesn't matter to him. The internet opinions don't matter. It's about what the live crowd says. And so, I mean, the live crowd was happy for Jey Uso. They were happy on the road to WrestleMania. So I don't see why he wouldn't take that chance again. If the internet doesn't matter, if our opinions on the internet doesn't matter, I don't know why he wouldn't take another chance. But
That's why they keep having Jey Uso running back in matches, because as long as the fans react to it, they're not gonna stop it, bro. Like as long as the fans react to it in person, they're gonna continue to do it, bro. So if y'all for the people out there who claim y'all hate it, just don't react to it, bro. Like if y'all didn't react to it, they wouldn't do it. So it wouldn't be a thing. That's the only reason it's a thing. I do feel like though. Before Mo and Lynn go, we're talking about, once again, new stars. Certain people we already know are going to be in this position. Braun Breaker, we already know he's destined to be in that spot. I mean, I think they pushed Bronson Reed back purposely after he beat Roman Reigns to level up Braun Breaker more, because Bronson Reed was kind of overshadowing Braun Breaker a little bit in that vision. And so they were like, ooh, we don't like that. So we gotta fix that situation real quick. Let's fix that, and then let's make Braun Breaker the vocal point of the group. You know what I'm saying? So Obafemi, I think, is another guy. Like, again, certain people, I just feel like you don't have to wait long for certain people to be built up. Like, if you're not familiar with certain people, like Oba, who's from NXT and stuff like that, that's not WWE's fault. Y'all don't watch the other show, bro. Like, if you don't watch the other show and they're bringing these people up that are going to be caught up eventually, start watching the other show then, maybe. Maybe you should start tuning into the other show, or at least be familiar with certain people, so when they get to their main roster, you at least know their name, you at least know who they are, you at least understand their presentation and what they're about. I just feel like, again, you're going back to repetitive cycles of going to the old stars. It's the same issue we had years ago when they were going to the Brock Lesnar's and the Goldbergs of the world.
Undertaker.
Like, at that time, like the Undertaker was come back and get these spots. Like you had Roman Reigns versus the Undertaker in that main event at WrestleMania, but realistically, like Undertaker should have been in main event at WrestleMania that year, bro. Like at that age, why is he main event?
Or Roman.
You feel me? Like, especially at that age when he could barely move. You feel me? Like, why is he in the main event? Like, if you want people to be in these prominent spots, you got to start investing into people, especially when you already know that person's going to get there. Like I said, I was all for Braun Breaker winning the world title, because eventually it's going to happen, and it's not going to be too much longer before I think it's going to happen. So it's like,
it'll happen this year.
Let's see what happens with it, bro.
Right.
Give him the keys to the city and let's see if he sinks or swims. Sometimes they take those chances. Fucking Vince McMahon gave Randy Orton the world title when he was 24. It didn't work out, but they took a chance on it. All right, let's see what, because they already knew they wanted Randy Orton to be a star. They already knew they wanted Randy Orton to be that guy. So they took a chance. Didn't work at that time, but they took a little more steps for him to get there, and then he took off. Somebody like Brock Lesnar, they gave him the chance. It worked for him because he was ready. He had everything you could ask for. So certain people, you just got to take chances with, I feel like. I get they took it with Jey Uso last year, which is why I was all for it at first. I'm like, all right, I'm not against it. They're taking the chance. Let's see what happens. The aftermath is what I didn't like. That's the issue for me. But going into WrestleMania, they were at least taking that chance and say, let's see what happens. We're giving him the opportunity. We'll see what happens with it. Didn't work out in his favor. Sometimes it works out. Sometimes it doesn't. I mean, realistically, though, we already knew that Roman or Cody was going to main event WrestleMania. I'm kind of starting to feel maybe, because we've all said for sure Cody's the face, but it's like, I don't know now. Maybe they're kind of feel like they got to rely back to Roman, because maybe they're looking at Cody where it's like things weren't the same when Cody was the guy opposed to when Roman was there. You know what I mean? So maybe they feel like they got to backtrack again to have Roman come in and do his thing for a little longer, and then they find somebody else to take that position. That's what I'm kind of feeling right now, because it's like, I don't know if Cody getting that second spot this year at WrestleMania, bro. I don't even know if he getting the main event spot, like G said. Like he might be in the opening or something.
I want to hear.
You think he in the opening? Nah, bro.
He might be, bro. I'm saying, bro, because I don't see Jacob getting the main event spot. I don't. This is gonna be WrestleMania. Like, I just don't see Drew Jacob and Cody main eventing WrestleMania. I just can't see it, bro. Like, I gotta see it to believe it.
Bo, what you thinking, bro?
But see, I don't think you do that spot in the Rumble if you don't have like. I can totally see Cody winning the Elimination Chamber, and
I mean, Cody.
Bro.
I mean, Cody and Drew. Sure, that can main event. Sure, I guess, but it's like,
They're gonna give it to a woman if it's Cody and Drew 1-on-1.
But then who though? That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's
who's
what
the
Who?
I don't think. I don't think Stephanie and Liv.
Becky and AJ.
I can see that non-title.
For
You
the
think
IC
it's gonna be
title,
Becky
bro.
and
It's
AJ?
gonna be for the IC title, bro.
No, I said
I think it might be non-title. I think it might be non-title.
I can be easily.
Becky
title,
versus
no title.
AJ Lee can easily
Easily
title
main
be a
event.
main event.
No,
Easily.
especially if you put a stipulation on it. Hell in a Cell.
I think their name values could they could main event with their name values.
Yeah,
I'm not saying the main event will be good. I don't know about that. We gotta wait to see what happens. But based off,
I trust Becky. I know AJ a little rusty, but I trust Becky.
Based off their name value, I mean, yeah, because AJ's been one of the most popular.
Yeah, I can see them throwing a stipulation on that too. Like
the only way,
some shit.
Mo, to me, the only way, or Mo and Lynn, the only way I feel like Cody and Drew main event is if it's a fatal 4-way and Randy's in the mix.
Yeah,
I can see that happen.
I forgot they did tease Randy and Cody for like the 1,000th time. I forgot about that.
See, I feel like if they did Drew, Randy, and Cody, I'm like, okay, it's just it's the whole Jacob factor. I'm not saying he's not he can't get there, but it's like
he definitely
called him but Cody called him a
thug. Gonna give Jacob
his first interview with him.
They gonna
if he's with Cody, if he's with Cody and Randy, absolutely.
But this is how I'm looking at it. They're gonna give Jacob a WrestleMania main event before they give Braun Breaker one. I'm sorry, I don't believe that, bro.
Okay. I hear what you're saying, but I don't think that matters. And the reason why I don't think that matters is because before he dealt with Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu was looked at as like, this guy is crazy. This guy is a star.
Yeah, for sure.
And y'all keep talking about making new stars.
Then he fell into the Solo Sikoa vortex back before Solo Sikoa started cooking, back when it was boring and ass. He fell into that vortex and it hurt him, and then he went away for a while. Jacob Fatu, though, is still, in my opinion, like him in a main event because he's with Cody and Randy, and even though it's on a lesser level, Drew as well. I don't think that's an issue. I'm not saying he got to win, but he can definitely be.
I'm not saying I'm against it. I just don't know if WWE looks at him the way y'all are talking about. That's all I'm saying. Like,
they have.
You talking about
but not to the levels of certain superstars. There's certain superstars that they see in different spots. Like we already know what Braun Breaker is. I just don't know if he's getting a main event of WrestleMania spot before that guy. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, he could get night 1 and Braun gets to night 2 before him. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah, I mean,
the Miz got a main event spot before CM Punk. Anything can happen, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, back in the I mean Vince never liked CM Punk though, so that plays a factor.
I hate that show so much.
My only issue with the Rumble, and like this is my only 2 cents, because y'all said everything else. If Roman goes after CM Punk, does that promo he cut about that being the loser title, does that not matter? Like,
no.
does everything he said about that title not matter?
No, I'll tell you why.
Good point.
Number one, I've said this many times. He only said that because that wasn't the title that he was holding at that time. If he was holding that title, he would have said the same thing about the WWE Championship. And realistically, any title he holds, I think the fans are going to look at that, and that's the number one title. Whatever title he holds. So he holds that world title, they're going to call that the number one title because it's in his hands. So it's just one of those things where I felt he just said that because that just wasn't the title he was holding.
Because remember, when he what's it called? When he before they merged them and there was still 2 titles, right? The only reason he took that title was because he got COVID on day 1. But he technically should have never had that second title to begin with.
Yeah.
So like, and he was talking about because technically the same thing when he was like, didn't I beat everybody competing for that title? Well, you still have. Like you beat everybody competing for the undisputed title. You beat all of them except Jacob. You beat Drew. You beat Cody. You beat Kevin. You beat Sammy. You beat all them guys. Like you've literally beaten everybody except Jacob.
I think if they want the fans to not look at that as a secondary title, you just put it. That's what I said. Put it on Roman. It's gonna
like when Cena won the world heavyweight title when we knew that was a secondary. But Cena's arms, maybe it's number 1.
Yeah. So I mean, certain people get that title. It feels a little different. You know what I'm saying? It just feels a little different when it's on certain people. So
Mo, can you stop being depressed?
I need you to let them demons out, Mo.
Why are you depressed?
I'm just chilling here, bro. I'm just listening.
What that one dude say? I want to see you.
Go ahead, give your thoughts. How you feel about Roman Reigns? Go ahead.
I saw it coming. I'm cool with it being the safe option. Punk and Roman's a match that I want. And y'all said everything else. I understand both perspectives. Why you don't like it, for sure.
Can I ask the panel a
It's
question?
boring and it's safe.
And Mo, you can start. Do you think Roman Reigns was always supposed to win the Rumble? And I say that because do you think he would have won if Seth Rollins was still here as World Heavyweight Champion?
If Seth was still the champion, I still.
Do you think Roman Reigns still would have won the Royal Rumble?
Yes. Because I thought Seth and Roman was
would
going to
that make it better? Because that was the original. It's a genuine question. Like, would that make it better? Because that was the original plan, and at least there's a feud and story behind that. Whereas opposed to this is clearly Plan B.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I want the Seth and Roman match more than anything. So, however we got there is cool with me.
I ain't gonna lie though, if I'm being honest,
I don't know, man.
I
don't see anyone else.
I'd be more excited for Roman and Punk over Seth and Roman. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't want to see.
Oh, that's where you lost
Roman
me.
and
That's where you
Punk.
lost me.
What you said over Seth and Punk?
No.
Over Seth
For
and
me
Punk?
personally, yeah, that excites me.
No,
more.
wait, over Seth and Punk or over Seth and Roman?
Yeah. Seth and Punk. He
Over
said
Seth and Punk or over Seth and Roman?
Oh, I'm sorry, Seth and Roman. Seth and Punk.
Yeah, that's where you lost me. That's where you lost me.
That's where you said, G.
That just excite me more though. I'd much rather see Roman and Punk.
Where you start losing.
Yeah. I want Seth and Roman to. I wanted Seth and Roman to
Get
get
that
this
shit out the
feud
way.
and get it out the way. Hey,
I mean,
Roman
it kind
Reigns
of
gets his win.
and it kind of aligns perfect with what they've been doing the past 3 Manias because night 1 of 40 they had the tag match. Night 2 was the triple threat. And then you finally get the 1-on-1 match. I think that would have been like perfect linear. So I mean, I'll let Lynn go with G's question.
Oh, with G's question, see, it's tough because if Seth was healthy, I don't think he would have won the Rumble. Me personally, I'd have been more excited for the feud though for Seth and Roman than I am CM Punk and Roman. Though.
See, I think. Well,
What do you think would have won?
Yeah, that's the thing.
For what?
The
Who would have won the Rumble if Seth was healthy?
Mm-hmm.
See, in a crazy world, part of me thinks that would have been the triple threat, and Braun Breaker wins the Rumble, and we get.
I was gonna say.
And we get Roman, Seth, and Braun Breaker, shades of Triple H, Hunter, and Voldemort.
I think
Triple H HBK Voldemort.
I think because Cody, I can see him winning the title back, and I can see them telling the story of which title does Roman go after? Does he do Cody Roman 3 or does he go after his brother Seth Rollins? I can 100% see them trying to sell the build up to WrestleMania on that point. So I think
that's why
I think once Seth got injured, I think they were like no, because I think they were trying to build Braun with Seth, but I think once Seth got hurt, they did not know. They just forgot. They're like, we don't know how to build Braun Breaker without Seth Rollins. Fuck all this. Just give it to Roman. Like I could see them like just having a panic room or panicking in the writer's room, crumbling shit up, and he's like, fuck it. Roman, just fucking put Roman in the fucking Rumble. We'll figure it out. I can definitely see that.
Because you know what I think they would have done if Seth Rollins was still here? I think Punk would have won the Rumble and we would have got Cody Punk. Because at this point, Cody wouldn't have the world title. And if you're going to do it for the world title, then Cody Punk for the Undisputed, because they've been teasing that all the time. That's what I think would have changed. So in this scenario, the only reason why I said Gunther should win the Rumble is because he tapped out John Cena. That's what changed it for me. I was like, okay, cool. He got his old music back and he tapped out John Cena. Yeah, strap the rocket. But realistically, I think just the way they were looking, I know I had said in previous videos that I thought like Roman Reigns would cost Seth Rollins the world title to CM Punk, and that's how we got that match without the title. But then once Roman had that title would look really good around my shoulders, that little mini thing, I'm like, oh, maybe they do want to put the title on him. Yeah. So I think Punk probably wins the Rumble because what is he doing at that point if he's not world champion? You know what I mean? Like, and Punk has never won it. So we talk about giving Roman his second. I easily think they would have given Punk his first. To like, hey, another notch in your belt, and you're going to back-to-back Mania's main events after not main eventing at all your previous career. Yeah. That's how I think that would have happened.
I mean, yeah, Punk could have been an option as well because you could have did Punk and Cody. That would have been a cool option. But then it's like we've been talking about Punk winning the Rumble the last 2 years too, and we thought for sure he was getting one of those two, and then they didn't.
Well, one of them he got hurt.
Well, he was supposed to get it last year, and then
then they switched
to
to
Michael
Usos,
Hayes decided to open his mouth.
So that's what I said. They switched it last year. They took the.
And I think the
unsafe
year
route.
he got hurt, I think they called it audible. I don't think they'll ever admit that, but I think they called it audible. I think he was supposed to win it the first year he got back, so they could set up Punk Seth. I think he was.
I think that was Cody.
Because that was Cody's
I think he was
back-to-back
supposed to
year,
win the
right?
chamber.
Yeah,
That was
no.
Cody's back-to-back year, right?
And that's when the
I
point
think Punk was
happened
going
is
to win the
he
chamber.
roots
Yeah,
for
I think
himself.
he was supposed to win the chamber.
I think he was supposed to
That
win the
was funny
chamber.
though.
Yeah.
That was funny as hell. Good on Cody.
Win the chamber, and then maybe, but we'll never know. Maybe it's a speculation of how they feel about it. I mean, Roman and Punk is cool. Roman and Seth would have been great too. Title or no title. I mean, that has a feud that legitimately you could do either way with the title or no title. You don't have to really.
Right.
It could be great with the title. It could be great without a title. There's just so many layers that you could add to it. I mean, Roman realistically has never beat Seth in a high profile match. So if they wanted to do it for a title, that makes sense. If they wanted to do it for a non-title match, that makes sense. I mean, I guess I'm really kind of trying to figure out what other directions they go in because, like I said, Drew and Cody, they're definitely doing something with that, especially after what we saw, and Cody losing that way. Jacob's in the mix, but then it's like, would that leave Randy too? So do we get a fatal 4 with that, or I kind of feel like, I kind of feel like,
May of 2000.
yeah. I don't know. I kind of feel like Drew. I talked about it last night too, but I could see Drew defending like that triple threat you're talking about. I could see that happening at the Chamber because there's a lot of people who still don't think Drew McIntyre is walking into WrestleMania as the champion. So if they had that triple threat at the Chamber,
it very likely could be Cody Roman 3-2 this year with that.
And my thing is, so if it does happen at the Chamber,
man, I can see that.
So if it does happen at the Chamber, right, and if Drew retains. Because obviously, if Cody wins, okay, cool, whatever. And then maybe Drew did attack Jacob, even though I don't think he did. But we can get onto that later.
So how before you say that, we say how would y'all feel if they did that at the Chamber? Cody wins, and then we get Cody Roman.
Unnecessary,
I
but
would laugh because I would love it, and everyone else would hate it.
Missed it by a year, buddy. Missed it by a year. Had the perfect opportunity to go back to back to back.
Yeah,
perfect opportunity. But that darn John Cena.
I wouldn't be like I know how people would feel about it though, because like they pretty much just gave Drew the here nigga damn, so it's like all right, time for WrestleMania,
which is what most people expected. But that's why I really hope he walks in as champion because I don't think he did it. And like I said, we'll get onto that later. I don't think he did it. But if they do the triple threat and Drew retains, how does Cody get back there? That's what I'm literally sitting here thinking.
He might not. That's why he might not be in the title picture though.
And that.
Could face Randy.
That to me, okay, so here's the thing. That means you would either get a Jacob Cody spinoff feud at Mania.
They should do.
Which they should, because again, the reason why I'm saying I think Cody did it. And Cody been talking like a heel for months. Cody been talking like a real heel for months. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you the face of the company or not. If you're supposed to be a baby face, you're not telling the boss you work for me. And the first thing out of your mouth talking to Jacob Fatu is, aren't you a criminal? Weren't you in jail for 16 years? What? That's the first thing out your mouth?
Nah, that shit was crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. That said, and Cody used to be invited to the cookout before that. That sent him back a couple. I was like, hold on, Cody. Who you talking to?
He was spitting. No, he was spitting.
No, but bro. No, because Jacob is right. Cody put his hands on him first. Cody could have just walked out the cage, but no, he had to be a hero and put his hands on Jacob. If you watch that match, all he had to do was walk out the cage. But what did Cody do? Oh, you're beating up my opponent who I can't stand, who put my head through a table. Ooh, let me stop you from beating up the opponent I can't stand. And then you're going to be mad when y'all in a fight? You should have just you should have watched and be like, oh, that's what you get for attacking him, and walked out the cage.
That's not a babyface thing.
Yeah, I was about to say that would have been a real heel thing right there.
Okay, but the way Cody's been moving as a babyface in these feuds, the Kevin Owens feud, the way John Cena at the end too, like, come on, bro. You could have walked out that thing.
But those were all indicated by other people, though. He didn't.
But it's his fault. It's his fault. It's Cody's fault. He lost.
Wait. So Cody wait. Cody not saving a heel from getting beat up by babyface. Him not doing that. That's a heel move. I'm confused. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
No, No, that's not the heel move. I think the way he's been talking and moving as of late.
Yeah, no, I'm talking
heel-like.
about from. I'm trying to gather context because I didn't watch the match. I'm
Oh.
trying to gather context clues. Jacob beat up Drew, right? And all
Yeah,
Cody
it's
had to
like,
do was
like at
get
the,
the
at the
cage.
at the cage.
So
he's
Drew was escaping the cage, and then Jacob stopped him, got in the ring, and started beating up Drew. And then Cody, like Jacob had his back turned, and Cody was like, "What are you doing?" And then he started
why you in my
and then he
but
started
like
going crazy on
grabbed
Cody.
him, turned him around, like leave Drew alone, and then they got into
And
it.
then he
That's
started
how Drew
going at,
escaped.
and then he started going at Cody, and then Drew escaped the cage, like he crawled out, like and stole the victory and stuff like that.
I mean, if a heel's getting beat up for something he allegedly did, is that and you turn a blind eye to it, that's not a heel move. That's a normal
That's
thing to do.
turnabout is fair play.
That's turnabout's fair play. That's how it should be. Like if you're a true babyface, you would walk away because it's like, oh well, you got what you deserve, buddy. Like what goes around comes around.
That's why I think Cody's the one who
going,
attacked
yeah,
Jacob.
I was like him going back just kind of proves that he did it. It's like because he can't stand Jacob. That just proves that he did it.
Because I think the reason he attacked Jacob is because if you remember when him and Drew was going at it, he literally told Cody, "I'm coming after you next." And this is when Jacob was still presented like one of them top killers. So if Cody wanted to go a heel turn, if Cody wanted to do a heel turn and he attacked Jacob because he didn't feel like Jacob deserved to be in the ring with him because he's a criminal,
People like
this,
him.
that. People like you, literally. And if y'all seen Cody's heel work, I think that would be a beautiful way for him to be a heel in WWE. Like you don't deserve to be in the ring with me. Like,
I just need that Triple H when he admitted Shawn Michaels when he spit his gum out and he like turned to the camera. You damn right I did to it. I need that.
That's what I
need
need
that
from
shit.
Cody.
I need that shit.
Bro, because Drew, and then the other thing too about Drew's character, even though he's a heel, Drew McIntyre has never told a lie. He's never told a lie. So the fact that if he would attack Jacob as he said, he would be gloating about it. He has no problem doing that. So the fact that he's been denying it the whole time, I really do think Cody did it. And the way he's been talking to Nick Aldis, the way he talked to Jacob, the way he was moving after the Kevin Owens feud, and he keep calling John Cena his hero. When John Cena turned heel, he did teach Cody a little something. Hey, you got to pull the trigger. That's why I don't think Drew did it. I want him to walk into Mania as the champion, and I want it to be a fatal four-way.
Going into Mania as champion, I wouldn't mind that. I mean, it just depends on. I guess it just depends on what options they do and what direction they go into.
Gunther's the one I don't know what they're gonna do.
I think a big part. So for me, I think a big part of why they took the title off Cody and why he didn't win the Rumble was to make things fresh. Because I don't think WWE wants to turn him to a heel. I don't think that at all. I don't think they see him as a heel. I don't think they believe anybody can take his spot as babyface right now. I don't think they look at anybody on the roster and say, "Hey, you could be our top babyface, like that white meat babyface that's going to be that superhero." I don't think they see anybody on their roster right now that can fill that role. So
I guess we disagree because CM Punk is right there.
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm just talking about for the now because Cody's gonna go back to being babyface. Obviously,
yeah,
he's gonna go back. I'm just for the now.
It depends on how long that heel run will take. I mean, if it's good, that could last for years.
All it needs is a year.
And that can last.
He don't have to be healed for long.
But I don't think they look at him like Cody Rhodes is like the superhero of WWE, I guess you could say, for many people. You know what I mean? That's how kind of like John Cena was for many years. And I never looked at CM Punk like that. Even back then, like CM Punk was never the superhero.
But I think he is one now.
He is the anti guy.
Definitely.
But he's not an anti guy now. Though.
Yeah, he ain't an anti.
Yeah, but that's why
he ain't been anti since he came back.
Yeah, he's not anymore. But that's why
he's their superhero now.
That's what people are known for loving CM Punk for. Is that, you know what I mean? So that's what he's been known to be loved for. I think they wanted Jey Uso to be that guy, but he doesn't have the quality that Cody does when it comes to that main event level. So and then LA Knight, they just refused to put in that spot, so he can't be that guy either. So,
but I think out of all the baby faces we have right now, why can't it be Punk? Because Punk ain't been no anti-authority company.
I mean, it could be Punk if they wanted it to be Punk. I mean, Punk could be the baby face, but I just don't think WWE.
I think his schedule would limit that too, dude. He just Punk don't show up. He don't wrestle. Like,
I think they want somebody. I think they would want somebody.
Wait, you said Punk doesn't show up?
He don't wrestle. Like, he's just not there. It's just he's too part-time. Like his schedule's too limited to be
He's
that
there.
guy.
Oh, you think CM Punk is part time?
He's been there, bro.
He's not. If you want a guy to be in that Cody position, Punk is not. His schedule is not like that. Like his schedule is not.
Like you say, he's
does
taking
not
over
replicate
Cody's
that.
schedule. Like Cody does.
Yeah, dude. Like it does not replicate that. It doesn't replicate that.
Are you talking about like outside, like the appearance?
Like both. Like you realize, yeah, appearances, like shows.
Okay.
Like you got to be there. Like you are WWE. Punk is not WWE. Like he is a part of it, but he's not like I'm gonna be there.
No,
media.
okay, that part I understand.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like they don't know if anybody, because that takes dedication to be in that spot too. That's a big reason why Vince never took John Cena out of that spot, because who's taking this schedule? Who wants to do it?
So here's my little devil's advocate to that though.
Oh,
For 4 years, Roman was a heel, top star, and granted, obviously he turned part-time later, but he was that I am WWE guy. And even as a heel, he was still doing the interviews, he was still doing the media. Now, obviously, he turned part-time later, but like in the peak of it, when fans were coming back, he was doing all the media, he was doing all the shows. That could still be Cody. If we really want it to be, that could still be Cody. I just again, I'm going in the mindset of I get all the worries and concerns we have, but if we're going to make new stars, sometimes we got to say, fuck that. We got to build somebody, and the only way to do it, if you don't feel you can do it while Cody Rhodes is a babyface and without Roman Reigns, okay, let's get rid of Roman Reigns, turn Cody heel, build your new top star. You can build both. Braun Breaker can be on the other brand, still being your new eventual top heel, but you got to do something. The fear of not doing it because, oh, well, who's going to do this and who's going to do that? You got to figure it out eventually before you end up at a point where everybody's gone and now you have nothing. You want to build these guys before they go. That's why when Stone Cold and The Rock left and all that, it took a minute for them to get somebody. Now, eventually they got the Cena and the Batista and Edge, and eventually they got those guys, but it took a minute. And I would think we're trying to avoid there should just be a consistent flow of new stars. And y'all just debuted 3 people on the main roster who are immediately over. Oba, Trick, and Javon immediately over. You just debuted 3 new people while you're building new people like Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed to an extent. You're trying with Austin Theory, but we'll see how that goes, right? You're trying with that. You've also built new stars in the women's division too, because that matters as well. Lash is already proven that, okay, she's going to be a player, right? Io and Rhea is still there as like their top current guys. Becky's making new ones because you know Roxanne is on the way. Liv has reinvented herself to where her winning the Royal Rumble, imagine saying that 2 years ago.
Oof.
Like, oof. So I just think you just got to go with it. You got to take the chance. Stop worrying. I think eventually everything will fall into place. You got to stop worrying about, oh, well, who's going to be our media guy? Who's going to be... we will figure that out, because you know what, at the end of the day, sometimes you got to say people are going to watch regardless. So let's try something new and let's build it up. But the fear of not doing it is why we're in this position in the first place. That's why we have to go back to Roman and Cody and like all these old people.
To push back on that a little bit though, there's also a consequence of trying to figure it out, because if you watch the Unreal, they went with that and they couldn't figure shit out after they said, oh, let's figure it out when we go with it, and then they still didn't know what to do afterwards. So
are you talking about with Jey Uso?
Just in general, like they're talking about like, if we do this and do that, then who we got lined up for this, and they're like, oh, we don't know.
Oh yeah. When you talk about with Chelsea winning the title,
yeah,
which
like,
one?
We don't know. So.
But with this, if you turn Cody Rhodes heel, okay, yes, y'all would have to be in the if we're gonna do this, let's say we're gonna give Cody 365 as a heel. What is our plan for next year? Mania, who's the star we're going to build up? And then you go from there. We have this thing that we teach in my 6th grade class called, it's like a leader in me. And there's 2 habits that you have to start with. It's first things first and begin with the end in mind, which pretty much go hand in hand. What is your end goal? Start with that, work from there. Mm-hmm. What is your end goal? Who is the top star that you want to have by the time you get to next year's WrestleMania? Once y'all figure that out, because that's going to be a process of itself. Figure that out. Okay, work from there. How do we get there? What are we going to do to put that person in that star power? So that way, when Roman does come back, it's not because we need him. It's because he wants to be back. Not because, hey, bro, looks like we need you, brother. Like, we gotta do something. And me personally, if I'm just being 100,000% honest, they have way too many people on that roster that could fill that role if they take 365 days and build them properly. There is a plethora of people that they could do. You already got Oba looking like a star. Braun Breaker, even though I think he's going to stay a heel, I don't think he should be babyface. That's somebody you can do. Trick Williams, immediately. I think he came in with more over than Melo did, and Melo was hot when he showed up. First round draft pick. You got what's it called? You got Bronson Reed that can at least be a viable threat in the main event scene. You got Javon Evans, who again is already over, and you ain't even got to start with him in the main event. He can win that mid-card title. He can beat Dom for that title and have a run. And then eventually, what you should have did with when he was down there with Oba, eventually you could tell another underdog story in 2 years with Javon Evans overcoming the unstoppable Braun Breaker. There's so many things you can do with these young guys that y'all just called up. Y'all just did like a month ago. There's so many things you can do. And you still have an elite mid-card. Penta, Ilya, Carmelo, Johnny Gargano's back in the singles division. You have an elite mid-card. There's so many guys you can pick from there to elevate them into superstar status. Now, obviously, there can only be one face of the company, and that, I believe, will be Braun. And in the immediate, I think it will be Braun. But just like John Cena was your face of the company, you still had your Batista's, Edges, Randy Orton's, Triple H, even though he was established. You still had those other guys to complement that. You have way too many people on your roster right now to not be able to do that. So if you got to sacrifice Cody for a year so you can do that, so be it. People are going to cheer Javon. People are going to bark with Braun. People are going to cheer Oba. Like the WWE and their casual fans have given them so much grace with people. If Asuka, who doesn't have a WrestleMania win in her life, as a babyface for ages, can still get cheered when she comes out and can't cut a promo to save her life, no offense, it just is what it is. If she can be cheered, if LA Knight can still get mega reactions when they fumbled the ball with him 3 years in a row,
so crazy.
They got people. Carmelo got over when he was looking like he was about to flutter into nothing. Carmelo got over doing 6-7 at live events. Like, I just think it's too stacked to not like, and I'm not necessarily going at y'all. This is now more frustration with WWE because yes, I'm not in the writers' room. Obviously, coming up with stories on a consistent basis with no offseason is a hard thing to do, but it's not hard to choose who your stars are going to be. I firmly believe that it's not hard. It's not hard. Internet or live crowd, it's not hard to pick who your stars are going to be.
Yeah, it's just a matter of who they could fill in certain roles because they obviously want people to fit in certain roles within the company. So I just don't know if they look at Cody as a heel opposed to right now. I don't know if they, because we don't know the behind the scenes stuff too. Like, there's things that they're gonna have to sacrifice that I don't know if they want to give up. The merch sales, all that shit. Like, that's gonna matter for the company wise, So for the fans, we're looking at it as the fans to say like just turn him heel because we're just casuals watching. But from the business side, there's more that goes to it that I don't know if they're ready to give up yet, and that's why.
Roman was moving merch as a heel.
Well, when Cody goes
heel,
heel,
not everybody's Roman, bro. Not everybody's Roman.
When Cody goes heel, he's gonna go heel. He said like if you watch one of his interviews, he says like heels are afraid to get canceled. That man is going to say shit that he's going to try to get canceled. Like he's literally like y'all thought him saying that Jacob like, oh, you've been to prison, like you're a thug. You thought that shit was bad. When he turns heel, like he's going all out. Like Cody's not a guy who's going to get watered down. Like he's not going to accept being watered down when it's something that he really wants to do. He really wants to. If you know Cody, you know the guy. Like not personally, but like like his story and everything and all the stuff that he's done in his career and the way he tells his stories, he's gonna want to go all out. So like I don't even think he's gonna be doing media appearances and all that shit. I don't know if he's even gonna have merch. Like I think he's gonna like go all out some shit that we are ready to see. Like he gonna make kids cry. Like it's truly gonna be Homelander Cody. Like he's gonna do say some diabolical shit that should not be said.
And I guess I'm of the mindset where your top star can be a heel. Your number one merch seller can be a heel. I feel like even though yes, there's still kids in the crowd and that's cool. I think we've adjusted a little bit to where what we're booking for the audience wise is a wider range. Like the main audience you want to keep, I think it's a wider range, and I think you can get away with that because kids even nowadays are more into the online Sean Ross Saps and the rest. Like everybody got a Twitter, everybody got a TikTok. There's more kids that have more access to behind the scenes stuff as opposed to when we were kids. I think your top star in the company can be a heel. I think your number one merch seller can be a heel. We talk about all these $1 billion deals they made. They did that when their technical only megastar was a heel. Because Cody wasn't even there for 9 months of that. Like your number one guy was a heel. He was the top of the company and he brought them in. Granted, it was during COVID. So like, yes, the bar was in hell at that time, but he was still doing cinema stuff as a heel. He was a heel the entire time and got cheered into oblivion. Cody can do that. I don't think he can. I know he can be a heel. I've seen him be a heel. And I think in WWE, after he's been a babyface for so long, as you said, Nate, kids will be crying. And that will be elite. That will be elite. All of a sudden, you will have he's still gonna do the whoa. Well, if he does it, if he still does the whoa, everybody will do the whoa with him. Everybody will boo him when he's going against a babyface they like, but once he wins, standing ovation, round of applause, do the whoa. He's gonna move merch, especially when he goes into like a black, darker version of Cody. He's gonna move merch. He's gonna be a top star. He's gonna be people that, hey, I need to see what Cody doing this week. You see what Cody said about Jacob again? I need to see that, just like we was doing with Roman.
Oh, the N-word?
He might.
I don't know about the N-word is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, he might not be able to get away with it. I think
he
people
can. He got a black daughter, bro. He can't say that.
No,
He gonna say the trick.
like I said, it just depends for the company.
People like you.
Statistically, top guys are never the heels. Roman is like an anomaly. If you look at everybody else before him, it was all baby faces. Everybody was a baby face. Austin, Rock, Hogan, Cena, everybody before him, they all were baby faces. So Roman is like the anomaly. And Cody, I think, is, if you watch Cody too, he's very old schoolish, because he's from the wrestling industry. So he likes the old school style of heels from that era where it's like, you want to get stabbed, by wrestling fans and shit like that, So I think Cody, like Nate said, will go all out as a heel. I think for them to turn Cody heel, they would want somebody, hypothetically, this is what I believe, they would want somebody to take his spot as their top babyface, but in the same position that Cody does it. And I don't know if they look at anybody on that roster right there that fits that mold for them. Maybe you could do CM Punk, sure, but it just depends. I think they're thinking like, how long is he going to be around for that spot? And how long do we keep Cody as a heel? Like that stuff is going to have to matter, for the long-term plan. And Braun Breaker isn't at the position right now where he's getting put in that spot as face of the company. So it's not going to be him. So Hulk Hogan was on top as a heel. I mean, he wasn't WCW.
They said Cody backstage. Yeah, nigga, whoop that trick.
Yeah, nigga, whoop that trick.
What do you think? Since you're the Cody guy, you think do you think they close to turning Cody heel, or do you think the company doesn't see him that way?
G makes good points about like story wise, because like all those things have been there 100%. But I agree with you and Nate in the sense that, because company-wise, the company has to do it, but also he's going to have to want to do it too due to like his contract and, him having a say in what he does. And to y'all's point, if he goes heel, I don't think he's going to want to sell merch. Like, I don't even know if like it would be the option to like do it in the sense of, like you said, Malik, he'd be the old school guy. But I don't think that's the issue. I think it's more so, do you want to lose a baby face a la the Cena mode, a la the Hogan mode, right when you just got it? And I just don't know if they are yet in terms of the TKO side of it because of what Cody Rhodes does. He was the only one on ESPN, like legit mainstream ESPN. I'm not talking ESPN2. Besides, it was Cody and Paul Heyman. That was it. Like outside of the McAfee show, outside of that, it was just Cody and Paul Heyman. They were on SportsCenter, just them.
Realistically, I think John Cena is the one who changed that landscape for WWE as far as taking those risks, because for years, people begged for that Cena heel turn, but Vince, he was close to doing it at times, but I feel there were things looking back at it now, and now that we're older, there were probably things that he didn't want to give up for it. Like, he didn't want to give up the merch, the money, all that shit that Cena was, going to have to give up for that spot, the media and stuff, especially you look at the dedication, like we said, that schedule, not everybody can fit that schedule and be dedicated. Some wrestlers get burnt out, and they want to be home, and it's not as crazy as it used to be. But when you're doing the Cody stuff, like I think he said that this contract he signed is the last one because now he's got kids and they're gonna get older. But it's like you're not around a lot. You know what I mean? So it's like that takes a toll on you physically and mentally too. So.
And let's not act like the John Cena media side didn't help his acting career, which Cody's 100% trying to do right now. Like Street Fighter, Naked Gun. Like he's trying to be an actor. So the media shit just puts him in people's minds how it did for John Cena, and it makes him more of a household name for movie companies to be like, oh, let's get this wrestler.
And I think another thing people don't talk about is media training. Like those young guys, I love the young guys, but I don't know how trained they are in the media. Like, especially like, I'm not trying to pickle him, right? Like, I'm not trying to stereotype him, but Javon, he definitely gonna need some media training.
Young,
like,
I
love Javon. He's a YN, bro. He's gonna need a few years of media training because, like, what if a reporter says something wrong and like, what's he gonna eat? He's gonna cuss him out. He's gonna try to scrap to reporter, bro. Like, he can't be.
John Cena is robotic. Perfect media.
He's robotic as hell. Like even if you saw that video of the guy who like recorded him, like he's super nice. He was like stern, but he was like super nice. Like you don't know, like I'm not even gonna pick on Javon. You don't know if like a Braun or Oba or Trick or Mello or fucking Grayson Waller. I'm just throwing out fucking random ass names. Austin Theory. You don't know if those dudes are gonna like pop off on someone. You don't know if they're gonna be like, dude, get the fuck out of my face. Like you're representing WWE as a whole. You can't be a crash out and represent.
And I 100% understand that. I guess that's why in my head when I'm talking about doing this, you make those plans. So like Javon, since that's the example we use, I'm using him because he's 21. If I can make a megastar out of a 22-year-old now, he's not going to want to leave to go to AEW. He's not going to want to leave because you're 22 and you're already at the top of my company, the biggest company in the world. Why would you imagine I can make a 22, 23-year-old a top 2, top 3 face of my company?
That's crazy.
Like, if I can do that, because in ring, yeah, he could always get better, but he's already, to me, really, really polished. He's already like a B+ in the ring, and it looks better because he's super athletic. Now he just got to get his in-ring psychology and try new things and tell a story, right? I can take that. I can take that. Give me 2 years and he'll be a top star. I build him up in the mid card first, and then eventually it's like, okay, cool. I have my mid card run, and I'm looking at bigger, better things. And I feel like when I talk about this, I guess obviously I'm not saying just throw him in there. Yes, have a plan. I guess in my brain, I don't think it's hard to make a plan. Now, obviously, things happen out of your control, injuries. Other people get hot and you just got to strike while the iron. So unfortunately, it puts other people on the back burner. But I guess that's just my thing. I hear you with the media training. I hear you with like the business aspect of it. But I think while people like him right now, you build him up. And then once you're ready to pull the trigger, I feel like he should be ready at that point. And if you don't feel like he's ready, okay, that's one thing. But right now, I feel like the risk of making newer stars and like media training and all that, I feel like that risk the risk of that outweighs the safetyness of just relying on the old heads.
Yeah. I'm talking about purely the face. I'm not talking about new stars. I think they should.
No. You're right. I'm just saying.
I'm talking about like the face of the company aspect. They should be making new stars. They should have been making new stars all 2025.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I feel like
even face of the company. I
mean, I think they got stars too, but like I said, we're in this era, and it's maybe a Triple H thing, but they like to do things long term. They like to build people up long term. They like to do the stories long term. They like to take their time doing things long term, and I don't feel like everything has to be long term though. Certain people would just give certain people the keys to the city and let's see what happens. Certain people you need to build up long term, cool, but it's like
Javon long term, Oba
Facts.
now.
Yeah, like
Braun, I understand a little bit why they waited because I think they wanted to get Seth and Roman out the way before they put Braun in that spot. And unfortunately, when he did fight CM Punk, I think that was his first title defense. So it's like, because he won the title and then went to War Games. So that's why he didn't have a title defense before that. So I get that. But like Braun, should have. I would have had him win the IC title his first night. Coming out sparing people next night. Hey, I'm winning this IC title, brother.
Hey, I feel like if Dominic wasn't hurt, low key, we could have definitely seen some Oba take out Dominic in the Rumble. Because I agree with you, G. I would do what you just said with Oba. Let him run
Absolutely.
the IC title for like months,
Yeah,
bro.
but that title's going to Finn Balor, just based on the story they're telling. That title's going to Finn Balor.
The AAA title?
You said what?
The AAA cruiserweight title?
The IC title.
The
Balor ain't going to
GHC heavyweight title?
That's funny. Finn Balor ain't going to Mexico for that.
The international championship?
The international
X Division championship?
I don't know why we still got this Finn Balor movement going on.
It's not even a movement. I just think that's the story they're telling.
The
I clearly think that's the story they're telling.
XPW championship?
That man got cooked out for La Parker, bro. That shit is crazy.
No, I don't think they. I don't know if they really telling that, to be honest.
Hey, bro, he can go to Rev Pro. Right.
Rev Pro.
You know what did it for me? I knew when he fought Damian Priest and he didn't even get a single win during that feud. I said, "Yep."
Wasn't he on a stretcher and Priest like grabbed him?
Yeah. I said, this is Finn Balor's role.
His ass beat, bro. He got his ass dragged, bro.
That's where he's at right now. And
That's
I would hope they turn him back into a babyface, come back with the trunks and everything and the jacket and everything.
That's why I think he's winning the IC title. I think that's
I feel like his puppet has a better chance of being the champion.
Damn, Demonito.
Demonito, man.
Crazy. They really could have made that happen in the Rumble too, bro. Oh man, I thought about that. Because they had Mr. Iguana there too, bro. Like they could have did something with that, bro.
Demonito.
Yeah, they could have did something with that, man. I don't know why they chose not to put him in that Rumble. Especially
Evolve is crazy.
Because there was no losers in that Rumble. That's why.
Of course he's gonna lose, but still at least he could have been there.
Nah, no fucking losers. They said, nah, we need stars.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's wild, bro.
La Parka. Yeah, I'm sure.
That was crazy. That La Parka is crazy.
Hey, but wouldn't be. I'm
Parker
gonna
was cool,
call
though.
a spade a spade. Finn might have got the same reaction as La Parka. What theme would they have used? Because are you using his old one? Because no one knows his new.
No, last year he got no problem. I was there.
Bro, I didn't know who he was. I was like, who was that? And then he came out. I was like, oh, it's Finn. What is this song?
Yeah, I'd never heard that song before.
Yeah, Judgment Day song, you know.
I had never heard that song ever in my life.
Everyone was confused. I was like, is that Phoenix? I was like, oh, it's Finn Balor.
See, I'm not like I don't mind. I don't mind, you know, like La Parka and all those guys getting in that match. I just feel bad for them because it's like it's Saudi, so like they don't.
Yeah, that was the wrong crowd, bro.
They don't know.
If it was like if it was Europe, like, or in Mexico, right?
Yeah,
LA shit.
LA, you know what I mean? Brooklyn, like a smarter crowd.
Yeah, I felt bad for them because I'm like, damn, they probably don't know AAA, bro. They don't know. Especially the same for like Powerhouse Hobbs too. I was like, oh, they know him like this. Bro.
He got somewhat of a.
He got a better
He
pop
did.
than the AAA dudes for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Parker got
They
it.
actually put his name there. I was like,
Which I was shocked by that. And I was shocked that Michael Cole called like Powerhouse Hobbs. They called him the Monstar. Like literally everything from his AEW shit.
yeah, I was like, shit. Y'all be careful.
Nah, we got to talk about that. We got to talk. Hold on, we almost forgot, bro. The Brie Bella, man. Hold up, we almost forgot about this, bro. Can we talk about how Brie Bella got one of the biggest pops of the night? Who would have thought in Saudi Arabia, out of all places, Brie Bella getting yes chance from the crowd, bro? What? Listen, I said, well, first I've been telling y'all they get no tag titles. So whoever holding the tag titles, you might as well hand them over. Go ahead and hand
Oh, you
them
think
over.
Rhea and Io handed them over?
Which is disgusting. Which is disgusting.
My head, bro.
If
my
they
head.
beat Rhea and
Bro,
Io,
my head.
Rhea, first off, Malik, don't ever tell me that Rhea and Becky are on the same level. Don't ever tell me that if they lose to Brie Bella and Nikki Bella. Don't ever tell me that ever again in your life.
Did Becky not lose to Maxine Dupree?
Damn.
Better than Nikki Bella and Brie Bella beating Rhea and Io.
Nah, that's crazy.
Better, yes.
That is better.
Old
That is
geezers-
better. That is
Old
better.
geezers, whereas Maxine is a
That is
young
better.
up-and-comer.
Maxine Dupree?
Maxine
A
has
young
improved
up-and-comer versus
tenfold.
old geezers.
She's improved, but
She
we're
is
talking about
she's
Maxine
improved,
Dupree
man.
compared to
And
Bella.
she's a young up-and-comer as opposed to old geezers.
I don't mean nothing.
Look, I would feel you if it was Nikki Bella and like AJ Lee, right? If they somehow formed a tag team, but Nikki Bella and Brie Bella holding the tag titles, respectfully, no. I don't
No.
Well,
want to
that's
see it.
that's
wanna
definitely
see
gonna
that
happen. That's the
bull.
whole reason she came back.
I'm not
Fact.
saying it's
I
not
don't-
gonna
I-
happen. I just don't want to see
don't
it.
wanna
Like
see
I
it.
know
I
it's
don't
gonna
wanna
happen,
see
Shit
but I
bound
don't
to
want to see
happen.
it.
Is that the
But
Mania match?
you know what I probably. But you
Ooh,
know
not
what I was
probably.
thinking. You know what I was thinking after the dust settled. You know what I thought when I saw that reaction to Brie Bella and them, and Brie Bella coming out and everybody going ballistic. It just further confirmed that somebody told me to apologize to Saudi crowds. I'll apologize slightly because y'all were better than what I thought you were, but y'all clearly still don't care about the women's division. Because why is that your biggest pop of the night?
It's Brie Bella.
For Brie Bella of all people,
Brie
I
Bella,
get
man.
Brie Bella. I'm gonna be so real. Brie Bella was better in her field in reality TV than she was in WWE.
Oh, that's not even a question. That's a fact.
Way better. And so honestly, when I see Brie Bella on my screen, I look at her more of a celebrity as opposed to a former WWE diva. She's a celebrity, not a diva.
My
And
fiance
if
said
That's
you're
why,
that
that's
telling
why
me-
she got
star
cheers,
there.
and that's why she got cheers.
And if you're telling me you want me to be excited for a celebrity tag team to beat your top 2 stars in the women's division for tag titles at WrestleMania, you lost me. I don't want to see that bull. I don't want to see celebrity who can.
You may
Nikki
not
Bella,
want to see it.
Nikki Bella is the best one out of them
That
two,
Bella Army do though.
and she can barely wrestle as it is.
No, that's true.
Nikki's good. Nikki's good.
She all right.
Not
Yeah,
anymore. That's what I'm
good.
saying. Not anymore. At her age now, oof. I don't want to see
Compared to
Nikki
Brie
Bella
though,
back.
compared to Brie, ooh.
Compared to Brie, oof,
Oof, oof.
oof,
Bree's a little rough.
oof.
I said this when she
Why
came
do I
back.
want to see that? That's
When
horrible.
she came
That's
Brian
back.
Danielson
disgusting.
not helping her.
Like, there's no way you were
Yeah.
going to convince me that it is realistic that Nikki and Brie Bella beat Rhea and Io.
That's actually a crazy, like, they. That's
It's not-
like
but
the
it's not-
Kabuki
that
Warriors.
convinced me that
It's not
realistic.
gonna
The,
be- It's not
the,
gonna
the
be.
Kabuki Warriors.
It's not gonna be a regular tag match. They're gonna throw all them other tag teams in there.
Oh my
And
gosh! So
one
they
of them
gonna-
other tag teams is gonna take the pinfall. It's gonna be like Bailey. It's gonna be Bailey. It's gonna be Bailey.
It will
Charlotte
be
and
Bailey.
Alexa?
I don't believe them beating anybody
It'll be
other
Bailey.
than a tag team of Ivy Nile and Maxine Dupree. That is the only tag team.
You don't think they can beat the Kabuki Warriors?
Hell no.
They could be Kyrie. Come on.
Kabuki Warriors ain't even gonna be in there because Oscar and Kyrie about to feud.
Be facts.
Yeah, maybe.
They're
They're
not
not
gonna
beating
be
Charlotte
there.
and Alexa. No way to the
They're not
Bellas are
pinning
beating
Bro,
them.
they're
You don't
beating-
think they?
look,
Wait,
they're not
wait,
pinning
wait,
Ivy
you don't- They don't think that you don't think they can beat Michin and BFAT?
Yes, yeah, they
You
can be.
clown.
Yeah. Don't be nasty, bro. They can be.
If they make it to this match,
They not even in the match, bro.
fine. If they make it to WrestleMania,
Imagine that shit at WrestleMania.
bro, B-Fab and Michin at WrestleMania, if they do that,
Listen,
Hey, they made it.
I told
So,
y'all. I
you
told
made
y'all
it to
last
Mania.
year. I'm actually shocked it took this long. When Nikki Bella came back last year, and I found out she was coming back. First thing I said on the pod, oh, they're getting her. Just wait till Brie come back. They getting the tag title. That's the only reason they're back.
And
is
I
to
was
take
cool
the
with
tag team titles,
And
so
I
they
was
can
cool
say
with
they
that.
had the tag titles.
but and shout out my guy, but I was cool with that. But when people up here a year ago were trying to cape for Tiffany Stratton versus Nikki Bella or Rhea Ripley versus Nikki Bella in a title match.
Brother.
Ew, brother. When she fought Stephanie, I didn't even want to see that bull.
And realistically, this goes back to the Bellas are the Bellas to me are a lot like the Jey Uso fans. I don't genuinely think they care that the Bellas can't wrestle. They don't care about that. They like the Bellas from what they've seen on Total Divas or their presentation of what they see on TV. It's the same with Jey Uso. You can't convince me that people like Jey Uso because they want to see a Jey Uso match at this point. He can give you some good matches, but it's not like high standard matches. They like his presentation. That's why that's what it matters for certain people. So for the Bella twins,
Or
realistically, for Nikki and Brie, you can't really name me 3 great matches they've ever had. I'm sorry. Like the best match Brie Meta ever had was against Stephanie McMahon, and that says a lot. The first best match was against Stephanie McMahon over 10 years ago at a SummerSlam.
Nikki has some solid matches.
Yeah, that says a lot. Nikki Bella's best singles match, maybe ever, might have been against Ronda Rousey. And that says a lot right there.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah.
If her best singles match was against Ronda Rousey,
Yeah.
of all people,
Ronda.
and Brie Bella's best was against Stephanie McMahon. I think that tells you everything you need to know. But to the Bella Army, I don't think they really care about that. They just like
and this is why I say, and this is specifically to 90% of the Bella Army, because I believe 10% of y'all are actually like real women's wrestling watchers. Other people, the 90% of y'all are just casuals when it comes to that Bella Army. Y'all just saw two twins who would switch roles to get cheeky wins in the Divas division, which Bar's already in hell, right? And then you watch the reality show with them on it. Yes, so you might not care. But to sit here and act like you can't understand why avid watchers of wrestling and people who care that the women's division should be good and don't just dismiss it, the fact that y'all can't understand why we think this shit gonna be ass is blasphemous. And they're like, oh, I don't care, it's my favorite person. And then they're gonna be the same people that say, hey, push new stars. They're gonna be the same people that say, why can't we give? These are the same people that was on our head begging, tripping, and acting confused why we didn't want to see Liv Morgan at the time. And what did Liv Morgan do, Nate? Exactly what we told her to do. Now look at where we see Liv Morgan, a Royal Rumble winner that everybody's pretty much okay, cool.
Very
More
good.
so than Roman too.
I don't want to
More
see.
so than Roman.
I don't want to see a Nikki Bella, Brie Bella. I don't want to see any of it. Now, will it happen? Cool. If they're going to be anywhere, and mind you, Malik, I was cool with them being in the tag division before it got good. Now the women's tag division is good, and I don't think they can compete. You are not telling me they can beat Nia and Lash realistically,
no.
Charlotte and Alexa realistically, Rio and Io realistically. If they brought back Naomi and Tamina, I wouldn't know if they could beat them.
Oh, that's nasty.
Naomi and Tamina is nasty.
That's nasty. That's
Tamina,
Proceed
that-
with caution, Naomi, with the best version of Tamina.
You talking about
I
Tamina,
wouldn't
bro?
believe that.
No, Tamina, bro. No.
Team bad Naomi, I wouldn't believe that.
See, now you pushing agendas, bro. Now
You are pushing it.
You don't think you think you old? I'm talking about old Nikki Bella and Brie Bella. I don't think y'all
we ain't seen what
remember.
they could do.
The
We ain't even
Bellas-
seen what they could do.
I've seen Nikki Bella. That's already enough,
We ain't seen
'Cause
we ain't
Brie
seen them
Bella
as a
ain't
team,
gonna be
though.
no better.
They're talking about 2026. We ain't seen them as a team in 2026.
bro. I've seen Nikki Bella already in the ring 2 months ago. That's enough. I don't want
The
to see
singles competitor.
Brie
Yeah.
Bella
right
ain't
there.
wrestled in how long, and she was already way worse than her sister. Her sister's ass right now.
Way
And
worse than her
she-
sister. She just had one match. Come on. She had one
Nikki
match.
Bella,
Talking about Brie.
all 2025 has been.
I'm talking about Brie.
ass.
I'm talking about Brie. You said Brie was ass already. I'm like, bro, she can't. She, had one
Brie
match.
was ass before she didn't wrestle for a decade.
She was. I'm just saying she only came back. and
So
had one
what you
match,
think
though.
she gonna get better? I could
could've,
not
we
wrestle
don't
for
know.
a
You ain't seen
decade.
We ain't seen it.
Yeah. So you banking on anomalies now,
I gotta see it first, bro. That's all I'm saying. I gotta see it.
bro. You do not want to
Gotta see it.
see that, bro. You
I never said I wanted to see
I don't
it.
think y'all remember. I don't think y'all remember. The Bellas were the reason we had to call everybody up from NXT. They sucked.
There was a best version.
It
of
was
Tamina.
Nikki Bella, Brie Bella, and fucking Alicia Fox terrorizing that women's division. It got so bad. So
There
bad. They
was
said,
a best version of Tamina.
give us the Irish woman who was dressed like a leprechaun. Give us Charlotte. Give us, oh my God. You know, it was so bad Natalia had to go to NXT because she didn't want to be around them
They
niggas.
needed a better presentation though too. They needed more people up there.
Her presentation. What do you mean?
No, I'm talking about the women's division. The women's division as a whole at
Bro,
the time. That's why they needed. That's why they need more
Bro.
people too.
Bro.
That's why they needed more people.
Bro, I promise you, if Nikki Bella and Brie Bella weren't so insufferable, they would have never had the women's evolution. I stand on that.
I think
If
there
they were
was
so insufferable during
I
that
think it was
time.
bound to happen.
I mean, yeah, you could say it was bound to happen.
Yeah,
It
'cause
would have happened when it
the,
did.
the main
Because
reason
then
it
I
happened-
think-
did.
the main
If
reason it
you-
happened is because they had that. I don't know who was in that match, but they had that match on Raw that was like 3 minutes, and people were like, "Nah, y'all can't."
Yeah, I think it was like Emma Page versus the Bellas or some shit.
Yeah. People wanted.
Yeah,
What
that
it
was bad. But I guarantee you, and look, I'm gonna be so nasty because I dead don't care. And honestly, we need to start being real with ourselves in 2026. At that time, yes, if them having 3 minutes was bad, yes, if they would have went 10, nobody still would have cared. Nobody would have
They
cared
didn't
about
have
that
3
match
minutes.
if they
I
went
think
10.
I think they had like 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was like just no heat, nothing. But even then, if they would have went 10 minutes, nobody would have cared. Nobody would have cared. If they would have went 15, nobody would have cared. Unless the Spanish fly happened off the top rope. You're not telling me Nikki Bella and Emma are doing the Spanish fly off the top rope. You're not telling me that. Nobody wants to see that crap. Nobody.
No.
I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that because obviously that sounds disingenuous. For all the people who do want to see it, I never want to hear you complain about bad wrestling ever again because that's exactly what you're getting. You want to see bad wrestling. You want to see horrible promos. look, this is literally how this is gonna go. WrestleMania. I'm giving y'all the script. This is exactly how this is gonna go. Primo, we want those tag team championships. We are the villas. We ran this division. We are pioneers. Nobody is ready for Rio. That's exactly how that promo.
I come back to hear this bullshit.
No, that's exactly how that's gonna go. We are Mommy and the Genius of the Sky.
Oh my god!
If you want to, that's all that's gonna be. There's gonna be no substance to that feud. So all you people talk about, you want to see the Bella Army. Oh my god, yes, that's all they're gonna do. That's all they're gonna do. For all you people talk about, you want to see the Bella Army. No, you want to see bad wrestling. So never complain ever. Don't complain during the Jey Uso match. Don't complain when you see a botch. Don't complain when you see Roman Reigns and CM Punk. Don't complain when you see Braun Breaker fighting nobody. Don't complain when Logan Paul. Oh my gosh! For all the people who love who want to see bad wrestling, never complain about Logan Paul being on your screen ever again. Never complain about his matches. Never complain that he can't lead. Never complain that he can't do nothing because you want to see Nikki Bella and Brie Bella. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Nobody wants to see this. I'm sorry. I keep saying that. The people who want to see it, you love bad wrestling. You love bad wrestling. That's what you care about. You love bad wrestling.
No, they just don't like wrestling for real. That's all it is.
Now you really could. That was Nikki Bella's promo against Stephanie. Bar for bar.
That's literally what she did. We are the pioneers. We are the cause of the women's evolution. Yeah, because y'all were so fucking. That's why we had a women's revolution.
Crazy.
That's why we had a women's revolution, because y'all were so fucking terrible.
She said them exact words to Stephanie, then mispronounced her name.
Stephanie Vacker?
Listen, all I'm saying is I hate telling y'all bad news, but they taking them tag titles at WrestleMania.
And it's gonna be atrocious.
That's all I know.
Malik, I can feel you. It's just
hey, Mo, Nate and Mo, Nate, Mo, Lynn.
There's gonna be multiple. It's gonna be over tag teams. It's gonna be over teams.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question. What do you think is worse?
And they're gonna get a pop too.
The Nikki and Brie Bella promo segments that are gonna be atrocious. We're the pioneers of the women's evolution, or Trish Stratus saying she doesn't even know her colors.
I ain't gonna lie, Trish Stratus, bro.
Trish Stratus shit was ass, bro. That was ass. That was horrible.
Bars in hell.
Trish Stratus is way better than the person that just got the loudest pop in a Royal Rumble.
She wore in circles, obviously.
Trish Stratus is,
and if that was
Trish Stratus is better.
Brie Bella is going to be.
Trish Stratus is better, but
that shit was
that promo, the colors and stuff. That shit was.
Her promos were that bad the entire run. Do y'all remember Trish Stratus was rolling around with Zoe Stark?
That was the height of my hatred for Trish. That shit was tough. That's not tough. That shit was rough. That shit was rough.
Hey, and you know who's in TNA, right? You know who's in TNA now, right? Or has been there. I swear Alicia Fox show up. I swear Alicia Fox show up in this feud.
Team Bella.
Listen, at WrestleMania.
Team Bella.
At WrestleMania, it's gonna be all the tag teams in there. It may not be Charlotte and Alexa, but it's definitely gonna be Bayley, Lyra. It's gonna be Lash and Nia. It's gonna be Rio and Io, assuming they're still holding the tag titles. It's gonna be the Bellas, bro. And then Rhea and Io ain't gonna take the pin.
You were telling me,
they won the tag titles.
That the Bellas are believable to beat all them three teams.
I never said they are. I'm just telling you.
I'm not gonna lie. That's gonna set the women's division back.
I'm just telling you what's gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
And that's gonna set the women's division back ages. If Brie Bella and Nikki Bella win those tag titles, it's gonna set the women's division.
There's no way.
Women's division back.
There's no before you go, Mo. There's no way. I'm not saying I want it to happen, but there's no way Brie Bella is back. They're not one of the, they're getting the tag titles.
I hope they do to them what they did with the Dudley Boys.
Red Rose
Bring them back.
Red Rose White. Fucking crazy.
Someone asked when Kelly and Michelle McCool were running the division, it was better. When the bar is in hell.
Did somebody say running the division?
When was Kelly running the division?
If they would have said Layla and Michelle McCool,
Layla would have been better. They were solid. They were a good team.
Yeah, that was
when the bar is in hell.
I would be more believable. I would believe more that Michelle McCool and Layla could go win the tag titles before the Bellas.
Holy shit.
I would definitely prefer.
At least Michelle McCool and Layla are known for their wrestling ability.
Tough time.
Holy.
Bro,
Rose White Silly.
And then oh my gosh, when did the Bellas debut?
like 09 or some
2008.
shit.
2008.
2008.
Okay, when did the women's evolution happen?
2015.
2015.
So for 7 years, the Bellas literally just made their name being asses, switching roles when the referee couldn't tell the difference between the two.
Oh, they were also
Total
guest
Divas.
hosts. They would always be, around the guest hosts. You remember that? Yeah.
So again, I ask.
Total Divas came
Are
out in
people-
2013. That's when they got popular.
So Total
Yeah.
Divas came out when?
And they weren't even. They weren't even
2015?
really running. They weren't
2013.
even really running the. They weren't even really running the division until like late 2014.
Yeah,
Until
2013, 2013 is
It was
when
after
Total Divas-
AJ.
2013 is
Yeah,
when
after
Total Divas
AJ.
came out, and then 2014 is when their popularity started to like
I was
really.
about to say it's after
Right,
Total
so
Divas
they
when
got
they
popular.
popping.
They got popular after their reality TV show, right?
Yeah.
So that's really where they made a name for themselves. And before that, what were they? Fake eye candy for all the
And-
celebrity guest hosts.
And honestly,
Yeah.
it kind of changed once Punk left. So there's that too.
Yeah. When Punk left, it kind of.
With the division.
No,
Yeah,
like
because
you would see things because AJ was
Mhm.
on her way out. So
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when Nikki won the titles when they started to run the division, and then the Divas Revolution started not even a year after that. So
Because
Yeah.
that was so trash. The Bellas on top of the
Yeah.
division was fucking dog shit.
well, the Divas era sucks. So no.
And
Bars
they
in
were
hell.
the nail in the coffin.
That's true.
They were insufferable. They were insufferable.
Facts.
Like, bro,
I don't know what people were watching. I don't
Bro.
know. I don't know.
that
To be defending
trio
it as hard
of
as some
Nikki
people
Bella,
are, I don't.
Brie Bella, and
Somebody said Blake.
didn't Brie Bella join her sister after her sister turned on her?
yeah, she was supposed to be her servant, but then I don't know what happened.
She was supposed to, she lost a match to become her servant, and then decided, no, I still like you. You're my sister. So
Yep.
Hey,
And
this
she
is
turned
actually
heel.
fun.
and then she kissed AJ Lee.
He did.
yeah, So AJ lost the Divas title because of
kissed her?
lesbian treachery, pretty much. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez.
She kissed her, and then Nikki hit her with the forearm.
This is the Divas era people are caping for. Salute
I
to
don't
them.
remember that. That's crazy.
So you telling
That's
me
Survivor Series
Rio
2014.
and so you telling me Rhea and Io gonna lose because Brie Bella gonna kiss her on the lips again and then boom forearm 1, 2, 3?
Probably.
That's what
People
you're telling
gonna
me?
kick
This is
that
the Bella
bullshit.
Army y'all be caping for, bro. I don't want to see this bullshit. I didn't want to see Trish come back ass. She doesn't even know her colors. Lita can't wrestle, unfortunately. She ain't never cut a promo was bad, but her knees are shot, her ankles are shot. Don't want to see freaking who else came back? I mean, shoot, Ronda, we already know how that went, right? But even though she's
Jesus
not old,
Christ.
didn't want to see that. I don't want to see any. The only legend I want to see come back and have a run is Michelle McCool or Michelle McCool and Layla. Those are the only two I want to see come back because they can actually Michelle McCool in a Rumble. I've watched her
Beth.
3 times. Say, I'm like, you know
And
what?
Beth.
You can still do this if you want to. You can still do this if you want to, for real.
And
I
Nikki,
would
honestly.
believe it. I don't want to see anybody else. I don't want to see anybody.
Get Michelle McCool out of Undertaker's podcast room so she can go.
Please.
wrestle.
Let her cook. Let her cook.
Yo, if
Somebody
there's a
said-
mod in here, I don't know who mods are, but can we ban Matt Skizzy because he just said, "What if Paige runs in to save Rio from the Bellas loss?" And even though I don't want to see the
Get
Bellas
that
win,
out of here,
I
bro.
don't want to see Paige.
Everyone kept saying, "Oh, Paige is coming up. Paige is coming." Oh my god, bro! Oh my god, I don't.
Bro, did we not remember the last time she was in the ring too?
Oh, like this is why. See, this is why people need to watch AEW because you miss key points. You miss key points in people's careers, bro. You say you miss this person so much. They're in AEW. Go check them out. Oh, I want to see Paige back. Please go check out her AEW,
I
bro.
would, hey,
And
I
let
would've
me know
wanted-
when you come back to me and let me know if you still want her back.
Hey,
Bro, is her brother still in
someone
AEW,
said Mickey
Paige?
James. I would have wanted Mickey James back before she retired because she was a TNA Knockouts champion.
Yeah.
Still hooping.
Still hooping, bro.
This is gonna be an insufferable. They have literally set back the women's division
2 years in a row of a Nikki Bella crash out.
They have literally set back the women's division 10 years in a row. 10 years. 10 years. They set it back 10
Tag
years.
titles.
That if they win, the tag titles will literally
If win.
if Brie Bella, I mark my words, and we are going to revisit this. What is today? February 1st. If Brie Bella and Nikki Bella win those tag titles, the women's tag division that they worked so hard to make important will cease to exist and will go back to when Raquel and Aaliyah won them tag titles. That's how bad the division is going to be. Mark my words. Mark my words. When Raquel and Aaliyah won them tag titles, the division was horrible. Mark my words. If they
Yeah.
win, it'll cease to exist.
So you ain't got no faith in the Bellas.
No faith. Zero faith. Zero.
Why
Because you know
would
what's
we?
gonna happen? Look. This is what's
I'm
gonna
not saying
happen.
you should.
If Nikki Bella and Brie Bella win those tag titles, guess what's gonna happen? Charlotte and Alexa, they're gonna feud.
So let's say
Lyra and Bailey, they're gonna feud.
let's say
Nash and Lash. Nia Lash.
well, let's say hypothetically, let's say they make it work. What you gonna come on here and say then?
Never, ever in y'all life say Triple H can't book. That's what I'm gonna say. Because he needs God to fix that.
So,
He needs prayer. He needs prayer and blessings and to be highly favored to make a Nikki Bella and Brie Bella tag team work. That's what he needs. God is God's one of favorite soldiers. If he make that work with Nikki and Brie Bella. Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
I agree. I agree.
hey,
with
they might add a chapter in history. Hey, God was watching Triple H and he saw Nikki and Brie Bella and said, "You know what? I'm gonna bless you and I'm gonna make this work for you." And so it happened. Because oof.
well, what do you think?
Outstanding. About the Bellas?
Well, they're gonna win the tag title. So I mean, what do you think when it
I
happens?
should make an edit of the Bellas with the outstanding song behind it. I should
Fucking-
make that edit.
Girl, you knock me out. That's my thoughts. Get off my TV. Get the fuck off my TV. It's 2026. I didn't care for you in 2015. I don't care for you now. Get the fuck off my TV.
So what's with the? Because somebody asked in the chat. People have been asking. Some people said they don't understand the hate. What y'all got against?
They're better at getting divorced than they are wrestling.
This is what they're doing.
Whoa. Let's
Only one of them
What did
is.
he just say? What did he
Only
say?
one of them is.
I'm sorry, that was really a shot towards Nikki Bella. Because
Only one of them is.
Yeah, Brie Bella been married with Daniel Bryan for a minute.
Happily married with a kid.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me bet. They're better at making fake
half
content
listener.
and reality TV than they are wrestling.
There
That's
you
what they're
go.
better at.
damn, this man went crazy. Well, what
I
you
don't.
think?
You're not wrong.
I literally cannot stand them. That was a horrible period of wrestling. Why do I want to see that? And all the people who want to see it, I don't understand it. Who wants to see bad wrestling? Bad, like they can't even they can't even cut a promo. They can't even tell a story. Their character faces horrible.
You hate them that
know what
much,
people are
bro?
watching.
I can't stand them, bro. That was
I don't know.
I
what people
vividly
are watching.
remember them being a horrible part of wrestling TV.
I'm with you.
All right,
I don't
so
know
Mo,
what the fuck they're watching.
because people were asking what's up with the hate. So Mo, what's your take?
They're not good. I don't. I think G explained it perfectly. I think people are just going like this because they love the Bellas so much. Like they're playing la 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 la. They suck. They're not good at anything. They've never been
I
good at
apologize.
anything.
I was being a little crazy.
That was a lot. That was a lot.
They're not
That was a
good.
lot.
I apologize.
Sorry.
That was too much. That was too much.
Sorry, they can be Hall of Famers, but they're not.
I
good.
meant everything else I said, though. I meant everything else I said.
They're not good. Niggas just are attracted to them. Let's be honest.
King
It's the Liv
RB.
Morgan effect from last year. but
King
worse.
RKB. You talk about Saudi hating on the woman. Again, you don't listen because one, I said black women. I said they hate black women.
Yeah,
and that's
he
facts.
he never
That's facts.
listens. This is the third
And two,
time, bro.
Two, I'm literally so upset because I care about the women's division so much. I would hate to see it get infiltrated with ass, with mediocrity, with scrubs. That's what I don't want it to see. I don't want us to take a step back 15 years.
Exactly.
Somebody said John Cena wrestled bad on purpose, but the Bellas can't.
What?
That's a nasty comment.
What?
Hey, can you make me a mod on your
purpose?
YouTube, please?
Rage bait.
Can you make me a
Rage
mod
bait.
on your YouTube?
Respectfully-
I'm gonna start doing the Lord's work.
Respectfully, sir.
Respectfully,
Log off.
the Bellas, you
Rage
can't
bait.
name one Bella match that they've ever had.
You're gonna
compared
go
to,
back
like,
and watch.
And I'm gonna tell you, John Cena had a match of the year contender from 2000, at least one match of the year contender from 2006 to about 2016. So disrespectfully, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's
Someone said they're
That's
worse than
rage bait.
jeans. Good cook.
The rage bait. Kwame
Hey,
Brown.
what? You know what?
yeah.
What's an NBA comp for the Bellas? What's a duo that was just so
Kwame.
ass?
A
What's the
duo that
NBA
was
comp for the
ass.
Bellas?
What, in the
Duo.
NBA?
Yeah, in the NBA. What's a duo that was just so ass?
Fucking Robert Sacre and who was his fucking
What?
point guard?
Random.
Who the fuck?
Lakers Robert Sacre? What a fucking
Fuck. Holy shit.
bro. That would be like Robert Sacre and
You saying they like
Lakers, Jordan
and
Clarkson,
Derek
fucking
Fisher,
Julius
bro.
Randle.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's what
That's
we're
a
looking
good
at
one.
here.
That's a good
There
one.
you go.
Somebody said y'all dead ass acting like the Bellas are at the top of the division and they're not. That's not the point, though.
They don't need to be on my
They
TV.
shouldn't be in the division. The only
not
thing they should be
good. Oh
doing.
my god.
The only
Yeah.
thing they should be doing is interviewing back people
La, la,
before
la, la,
matches.
la.
That's the only thing they should be doing.
Oh my god.
Kwame Brown
So-
and Smush Parker is
And do a
Hey,
media.
hey, the Bella twins in 2026 are Kwame Brown and Smush Parker. Absolutely.
Hey, you know it's 18 years today. He got traded. Thank God. Fuck you, Kwame.
G baby, Jade is the women's champion and she's garbage, but you don't be saying anything. I literally hate that run. I didn't want her to be champion. I literally
Who?
hate it.
Who?
Jade.
Oh.
But you do be
Jade's
caping
better
her
than
to
the
be in
Bellas,
the
bro.
event,
I'm
though.
sorry.
You do be
No, I don't
You
think she
said Jade
should
and
be.
Bianca in the main event.
I didn't
Mania,
say
man.
I didn't say they should be the main event. I said they will be.
That
Because
could
that's
be.
what WWE wants to do. That's what they've been wanting to do. That's what I said. I don't think they should be the main event. Just like, well, we won't go there. But I know that's what WWE is going to do. If Bianca and Jade have a feud, that will absolutely be the main event. That's exactly what WWE will do.
That will absolutely. I don't see that at all. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Why
Maybe
not?
Evolution.
I
Maybe
don't
We
see
can main
that
event
at all.
Evolution.
I think, well, obviously, I think it
Yeah.
can. I don't
Yeah.
think it's out of the realm of possibility because they was talking
Yeah, I don't
about
think it
Rhea and Charlotte being the main event, and that was a horrible build. That was a
Somebody
horrible
said-
build.
Somebody said
And
the
they was
Bellas
talking
twins.
if the Usos weren't so popular and Kevin and Sami didn't have that emotional attachment, Rhea and Charlotte absolutely would have been the main event. And they had one of the worst builds to that match. They had one of the worst builds to that match.
Match was great. Match makes people forget how bad the storytelling was leading up to it.
Literally.
Yeah, that shit was.
Literally.
That's
That
true.
shit did,
I mean,
they
shoot,
didn't
if you
talk
look
about
at
shit.
I mean, look, if you look at Bianca and Sasha, they were feuding over Reggie. Everybody
was
forgets because the
horrible.
match was really good. Everybody forgets that because the match was really good, but they were feuding
Somebody
over Reggie.
said, the Bella twins are Kali and Jinder Mahal.
Okay.
Elite.
No.
It's a little disrespectful to the Maharaja. I don't like that.
No. Okay. Yeah. You know.
Respect the modern day Maharaja. Hey, you know what? The modern day Maharaja and the Bella twins both equally made me want to change the channel. Equally.
Good cook. Good cook.
Equally.
I wish she died in the womb.
Oh my god.
That's what people want to see again. Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, nah.
I think for certain people, honestly, I think for certain people, it just depends on what they are looking for in wrestling. Like I said, I don't think certain people care about other people's wrestling ability. I think they care about people's presentations.
They don't.
And I think that plays a long way into what people look at because that's what, like when they're looking at certain superstars, they are inspired to be that superstar. So certain people inspired to be good wrestlers. You know, that's why like certain wrestlers want to go to certain companies because they want to be wrestlers. You know what I mean? They don't want to be
Yeah, I
superstars.
saw
In
that
WWE, you got to be a superstar.
He gotta be baited, bro.
I
He
saw that
gotta
too.
be
He's
baited.
baiting
bro.
you. He's
He
baiting you.
gotta be baited.
He said to
What
blame
is
it
it?
all on the Bellas is whack. They're the only ones right now that are coming back. That's why we're talking about them.
But they were on top for 9 months, and then WWE decided, yeah, we need a change.
He
The
took
fuck?
one thing
They
that
didn't
you
even get a
said,
full year in.
made that his whole thing. That's crazy.
Man.
Oh, someone
you
said
wanna- I know
James
you wanna-
Wiseman and
I-
Killian Hayes.
Let me see. I know you wanna fuck the Bellas,
crazy.
but they're not gonna let you hit, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, not at all.
That's the only.
That's the only
Nikki,
reason why
Nick,
I know what
hey,
you're saying,
hey,
bro.
Nikki, she's still dating. She ain't gonna let you hit, little bro. I'm sorry. She ain't looking for you, bro. I'm sorry.
She available. She available. Realistically, though,
Yo.
every top star and that is a woman that gets pushed like that. A lot of you could say that about a lot of dudes. I mean, a lot of girls, you know, in that spot where it's like, oh, you don't like her because you want to smash. I'm like, of course, nigga, yeah, sure. I'm not gonna deny that, but like, a lot of people, some people are actually good in that spot, though. You know what I mean? So it's like, certain people are actually meant for that role. Certain people not.
And a lot of them weren't from the Divas division. I'll tell you that much.
And the ones that are if a girl is eye candy today, at least she can fucking wrestle or do something. She can do something. I don't know
Rhea.
what they can do.
And I will never. And I would. And y'all know me. I was the biggest Shayna Baszler fan.
I'm also.
Nobody
so
cares.
let's-
Nobody cares. I wanted Shayna Baszler to get pushed for ages until
lot
she
of us did.
joined
I think we all
the
did,
Pure
We
Fusion
all did.
Collective.
We all did. We were all caping for Shayna.
Y'all
She
remember the
should
Pure
be
Fusion
there.
Collective?
Yep.
Yes.
I wish I didn't.
Better than
We,
the Bellas.
we watched
Better
the
than the
fucking
Bellas.
Rumble today. Yeah,
Better
For
than
sure.
the Bellas. I
for sure.
Wait,
I would
time
rather the
out.
Pure Fusion Collective
Wait.
come back before I
Stop.
see the Bellas wrestle.
Stop. This. Gee, you just said the PFC was better than the Bellas. I have a follow-up question.
Talk to me.
Is that what you just said?
I said, well, do you want me to explain why I say that?
No, it's yes or no, because I have a question to follow this up now.
In a sense, there's a specific aspect that I would rather see from Pure Fusion Collective than the Bellas, and that's them wrestle.
Malik,
I would rather
remember
watch
when
them
it was-
wrestle.
Malik, remember when it was me, you, G, and Donnie up here? and he was saying that the Divas division presentation was better than the current era. And now he's telling me that and PFC was the main target.
What?
Yes.
Wait,
you were
what?
saying, you said that the presentation of the Divas division was better than it is now.
Oh, no. Okay, so let's clear this up for those of you who do not remember that argument.
I remember that.
I will at the time. No. At the specific time we were talking about, I wasn't talking overall. I said at the specific time, Raw's women's division, because remember, this is when Rhea had only faced Natalya and did nothing for 6 months before Nia Jax saved that title reign. This is around the time your women's world title was literally just feuding with Solo Sikoa. And the rest of the women on that brand were doing fuck all else. I said at that time, the Divas division had better presentation than what they were doing at the time. Not Divas division for women's division, like not as a whole. I was specifically talking about at that time because Pure Fusion Collective was the only other women team doing something, and all they were doing was losing to Zelina Vega and God knows who else. And Rhea Ripley was doing nothing for 6 months. That is what I was talking about. Not that the Divas division is better than the women's division. I was talking about at that specific moment. They were doing nothing. They were doing absolutely nothing, Mo. That's what I was talking about. And if that got lost in translation, then I apologize. But I was specifically talking about that specific time because it was the Pure Fusion Collective dominating women TV time on that brand in the moment. And Rhea Ripley, God knows what she was doing. God knows what she was doing. So that is what I was talking about. But no, obviously, I think anybody with a brain knows that the women's division that they've had, it clears the Divas division that they used to have. I was saying in that moment.
I don't know about that, bro. Divas division had Rosa Mendes.
Ooh.
That presentation is
Oksana.
Your clarification makes sense, but I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Rosa Mendes.
The presentation was not good
Kelly
all for the Divas. You would have your Divas title feud, and then nothing else.
That's literally what Raw was at the time, except Rhea didn't have a feud, and the mid card titles weren't introduced yet. So it was literally Rhea doing nothing.
Again, I said Rosa Mendes versus Kelly.
That was a TV match.
That was a TV match, 100%, brother.
Televised? Oh fuck no.
Yeah, another name for you. Remember Oksana? Good old Oksana.
Yeah, the woman that had a higher overall than AJ Lee in 2K14. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nasty.
Yep.
Some dog shit matches. You would have your Divas champion losing to a fucking scrub, just because. Mickie James lost to Alicia Fox just because.
Piggy James.
Oh my gosh. I don't remember
Just because. On an episode of Raw. Divas champion just getting
pinned. Let me ask y'all a question.
Story.
Would y'all rather have that or literally nobody doing anything on your entire division? Like doing
at that point, just nuke the division. If I'm having my champion lose, if my champion is losing to scrubs just to lose, then yes, just fucking nuke the division. At that point,
that's
I don't know.
Because Raw before Nia Jax saved Rhea Ripley's title reign was.
Oh, that shit was rough. That was rough.
Well, to be fair, this was when Natalya and then did nothing for 6 months.
Oh,
this is when the episode I was talking about. This is when Liv and Rhea. This was the post show for Bad Blood, so it was during that time.
Oh, the division wasn't as bad as it was the year prior. 2023 Raw was divisions.
Oof.
Then remember, Liv did nothing for a while too until Rhea came back. She had one match with Io, I think, and that was it. She was a champion. Yeah, Liv was a champion, and she did nothing. Well, no, she had the match with Becky, lost. Then she got Rhea hurt, and then she won. I think Becky still won the title, and then Liv won it back eventually, and then did nothing until Rhea came back, beat Rhea at SummerSlam with the help of Dom, and then did nothing until Rhea got her title back.
What am I apologizing for?
The Saudi crowd, I think.
Nigga, fuck you. What the fuck am I apologizing for? I said what I said.
I think that's what it was. Somebody said Alicia Fox had potential.
Yo, y'all just saying anything today.
I'll say her character work was really good though.
Saying anything, man.
Her character work was good though. I'll say her character work was good though.
She had a nice Northern Light suplex.
Northern Light suplex.
It was really good. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got.
She's still looking at the camera.
Just saying shit.
Piggy
man.
James awful. I feel bad for Mickey James. Yeah, Piggy James was crazy.
That was bad. That was disrespectful.
Piggy James was crazy, bro. I won't lie. That was nasty. Red had one mini feud with Selena, and I don't remember that feud with Selena.
G's face is killing me, bro. Oh shit.
No, nobody was paying. Okay, you know what? Are we done? Are we good? Are we straight?
Nobody.
Yeah.
What? Wait, what?
Somebody said bring Paige back again. Why are we doing this? Please.
Some people want what they want, bro.
Well, last thing before we go, I'm just glad Sami Zayn didn't enter the Rumble because I was really, really worried.
Here you
I'm
go.
glad he didn't enter the Rumble. He's not winning
All right,
gold
bro.
title. Beautiful, great. We're
Salute.
done.
It's gonna happen, and you're gonna be upset.
You gonna be mad
gonna
when he
work.
wins at the Mania in Saudi next year, bro.
He's definitely winning that. He might win the Rumble next year.
He
He's about
got
to
to be.
He's gonna win the Rumble next year into going. Yeah.
So we're gonna have his third. I believe this is his third year long. I want to win the world title story. This is his
Yep.
third one now.
Yeah.
You got to put more obstacles in his way, man. Gonna hit him with, I don't know, maybe like a Rusev, hit him with a.
Which I
I don't
totally
know.
forgot he existed until the
Yeah.
Rumble.
Put Rusev in that Rumble.
They just gonna throw him mid Carter, bro, for like an entire year. They're just gonna throw him a bunch of.
Say, why y'all obsessed with Paige?
Why? Thank you, bro. Like, if we being real, bro, like
Theme song.
I
was
can't
fire.
name you top 3 Paige matches. I'm sorry. And if you do name them,
I
I'm gonna
think
tell
two
you
of
they're
them were
not that
with
good.
AJ Lee. I think
Paige-
two of
And
them
they're
were
not
with
even
AJ
that
Lee.
great.
Paige and Emma in NXT. Paige and Emma in NXT.
It's not even that good, bro.
That's it.
That shit
That's
is
it.
like it's
So wait,
it's
the AJ Lee
like
matches
it's like
are good?
80% rest holds.
Okay.
That shit is not that good. And then he's like, "Oh, this is the match that put the women's division on." I'm sitting there
Wait,
watching
what?
this match like, "What the fuck what put them on?" That shit because it was
That's
like more
such a
than
baby.
5 minutes. That's probably why. Because it's more than 5 minutes. That match is not even that good, bro.
Somebody
Oh my
said
God, bro.
Sammy gonna beat Gunther again at the next Mania.
That'd be wild.
Maybe. It's either going to be. It's going to be something. I don't know. It might be whoever holds the WWE title. Depends on what brand he's on.
It's gonna annoy me if Drew versus Sami Zayn is a
Nah, it's
Later.
gonna be like Drew.
What a
It's gonna be like
comment.
Sammy versus who's this big? It's gonna be like Sammy versus
Yo, what's up with niggas, bro?
I don't know. Or like
It could
Braun or
be.
something.
Nate. Name him 3 good Jey Uso matches.
Jey Uso versus Daniel Bryan on SmackDown. Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns, Hell in a Cell. Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker Intercontinental Championship.
Jey
Jey
Uso
Uso
versus
versus Edge.
Gunther. Jey Uso versus Gunther for the IC title, not the world title.
Jey Uso got his ass beat most of that match. It's not really that good of a match.
The
Jey Uso
second time?
versus Jey Uso versus Edge on that.
Oh
before
yeah, that
WrestleMania
was a good
37.
match. That was a good match. That was a good match.
Cool. He had a pretty good match with LA Knight too on Raw.
He had a stretch of good
Match with
matches when
Seth.
he was started being singles.
He could
Yeah,
have some good matches. Oh, him and Seth was good too. Yeah,
him and Seth was good. That was great.
Oh yeah, for
What
the
was,
world
what
title.
was that
was
Cook
good.
supposed to be? I'm confused. Why was he trying to?
That's what. Yeah, and I'm like, we trying to compare Jey Uso to Paige, bro. Like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah, we're not saying Jey Uso's had some. He can have some good matches. He can have.
Even
some.
I don't like that nigga, but come on now.
he's got a, you know, what I mean, he's
Can y'all
He
name
can
me
have
one
good matches.
good Nikki or Brie Bella promo?
Saluti.
No, I don't
Boys
think I
out the mud. We got.
I'd
no
rather
shot, no
watch
chance.
Tongaloa wrestle than ever see the Bellas on my TV screen.
Hey, bro, talk a little hard.
Neither. Neither. No, thank you.
boy go crazy.
Yeah, boy, go dumb.
I'd rather watch Hikuleo try to run.
Ugh.
Damn,
Hey,
you think the Bellas-
Mo, would you rather see
Damn,
the Bellas win the
that's
tag
Let me
titles?
let me
Would
ask
you
you.
rather see the Bellas win the tag titles, or would you rather see Great Khali come back to WWE?
Death. Death. Stab me. Stab me. Death.
Would you rather see Brie and Nikki win the tag titles or Logan Paul get the world title right now?
Logan
Logan
Paul
Paul.
by
Logan Paul.
by
Yeah.
Please.
To the tag
Logan
by
Paul.
infinity miles.
Tag titles.
No, the world title.
Oh, yeah. But
I'd
Logan Paul got
much
the
rather-
Oh,
tag.
Logan Paul.
I said, would you
No,
rather
Logan
have
Paul world title.
Logan Paul get the world title right now or the Bellas get the tag titles right now?
Stab me. Stab me.
I'd much
Logan.
rather watch
Logan
Logan
Paul,
Paul
100%.
be a world champion. Much rather.
Easy.
Would you rather see
1,000
Logan Paul
times
get a
much
world
rather.
title?
You didn't say how long. You didn't say how long. Could be like 24 hours. I'm cool with
Yeah,
that.
because I think when he wins the world title, he's gonna get cashed in on immediately.
Brie
and
Bella
it's gonna
getting
be
the tag
great.
titles. The Bellas gonna get the tag titles, or Nikita Lion push.
Oh, give me the
Oh,
Nikita
Bellas,
Lyons
Bellas,
push.
Bellas. Give me
No,
Bellas, Bellas,
give me the
Bellas, 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 please, please. Oh my God. What?
What are we doing?
no
Let me.
need for
Wait,
Nikita
wait,
get a push.
wait. Would y'all rather see the Bellas win the tag titles or Jasper Troy win the world title?
Oh, Jasper
Ooh.
Troy.
I'm gonna take the Bellas. I'm gonna take
Give
the
me the
Bellas.
lock. Give me the lock. WWE. Give me the
Oh,
lock.
that's so nasty.
Nah, you taking the lock, G?
The lock
the
is
lock.
nasty,
Give
bro.
me the lock. Hey, because look,
G,
y'all
you're
didn't
not
say he
taking
had to have it
Jasper
for a long
Troy.
time. Y'all didn't say he had to have it for a long time.
The Bellas can have it for a day.
They're not gonna have it for a day. They are not gonna do
That's the
that.
Hey.
problem.
Come on,
lock.
Jasper Troy, bro.
Jasper Troy.
Give me the
Come
lock.
on, bro.
Give me the lock.
Jasper Troy is nasty, bro.
Hey, they also didn't say
The
how long
Shaq
you had.
All right, let me ask you this: Brie Bella, the Bellas getting the tag titles, or another long Brock Lesnar title run?
Death. I'm with Milk.
That's
Death.
death. Yeah, that's
Death.
death for me.
Hey, the comment went away. Somebody asked me a question, but I can't scroll. It was like Bella's World Tag Team titles or something. Somebody asked me a question. I want to answer, but I
Bella's
forgot
the
what
tag team titles.
Oh,
Before.
Sammy world title or Bella's
Death.
tag team
it
title.
was.
Oh no, you got to pick, G. You got to pick.
All right, bro.
Over Sammy getting the world title?
That's so
You
crazy,
lost me.
bro.
So crazy. Relax.
Ooh, my hatred for Sammy.
It is great.
Oh
Relax.
wait, somebody said Sami Zayn 6-month world title. Yeah, no, you could definitely kill me off of that. Oh, he only got like 6 months.
What?
Over the
All right.
Bellas?
Yeah,
Come
no,
on,
hey,
you're
both.
hating.
I don't want to see either.
It's Sami
Equally.
Zayn. Are we forgetting how
You're
good
right.
he actually is? Like, what's up, bro?
Nah, y'all crazy. We're gonna sign off though.
You
man.
wild. You a wild man.
Yeah,
I
we're
ain't
gonna
gonna
hop
lie.
about it. What a perfect way to end it, bro. That's crazy. Bro. That's
Jesus.
crazy. Sami Zayn, you hate Sami Zayn on the same level as the Bellas?
That's so
At this point, yes.
That's
In this
crazy.
moment right now, yes, I do.
What?
Yes. At this moment right now, yes, I do.
No, that's insane. I'm not gonna lie.
You
to
a
you.
wild one. You a wild motherfucker.
Nah, that's insane. I'm not gonna hold you over the.
I do not like Sami Zayn right now that much.
You lost me so
No
crazy.
way over the Bellas. No, it's nasty work.
I mean, shit. I'm somebody that wants to see.
Now,
Sami
if I
Zayn
had to
world
pick,
title, so.
like realistically, I'll take the Sami Zayn world title, but I'm not gonna like it, and I'm gonna hate every second of it.
Oh
The
my
Bellas getting the tag
gosh.
titles, or
Because I guarantee you, when Sami Zayn wins that world title, his promo was gonna be, "I finally can say that I am world heavyweight champion," and then he's gonna be an underdog the entire run, and I don't want to see that.
Oh my god. He stopped doing it, man.
Taking-
That's
Let it-
literally not
let
true
it-
because he literally did it for Drew McIntyre.
you taking
Because he's never beaten Drew.
Again, it's another underdog story. I don't care if you never beaten him. You like that. You a WrestleMania main eventer. Start acting like it, nigga.
Oh my god.
That's what Drew told him too.
Has Kevin Owens ever beat Roman Reigns? He wasn't acting like no bitch with Roman Reigns.
Good point. Good point.
Technically, Royal Rumble 2017.
Ah, that big dog.
I can't stand you. Bro. I can't stand you.
Is that
Okay,
not
whatever.
Roman Reigns?
All right, bro. Yeah, all right, I
I
guess.
get your point. I get your
I
point.
guess.
Would you take the Bellas getting the tag titles, or Roman coming back as big dog?
Big dog,
Yeah,
easy.
give me the
Big dog, easy. Because
After
everybody
all the
will love
tribal
him.
chief stuff?
Big dog.
Because
Roman.
everybody will love him. Because everybody will love him. Big
Yeah,
dog,
he's
easy.
already the babyface kind of right now.
Yeah, easy.
Man,
I want him to come back.
That
I
could
could
be
want him to
nasty.
come back with the green contacts and say suffering succotash, and everybody will excuse
Okay.
it. They'll be like, he's trolling.
Nah,
What a throwback. Look at Roman Reigns. What a character. What a guy.
you taking Goldberg coming back for one more match over the Bellas?
Oh,
Tag titles?
oof, death.
I said Goldberg for one more match. Only one match.
Who's he fighting?
Give me Goldberg.
Whoever.
Give me Goldberg.
Yeah, I might take Goldberg for real.
Give me Goldberg for a match. Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't want to see Goldberg wrestle ever again, though.
Yeah, me neither.
I love Goldberg, but no, thank you. Yeah.
Oof.
But in that case, give me Goldberg.
Someone said Big Dog is already here and his name is Braun Breaker. Oof.
Technically. Realistically, that should be his nickname. I'm not gonna lie. That should be his nickname. Because if it's Braun got the
I
mark.
mean, nah, let me not. He's not as bad as Big Dog. Not yet. No.
Who?
Braun. But no, he's not that bad. He's not bad at all.
All right, you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to the pod. What an episode, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the Brie Bella, Nikki Bella crash out, man. We'll be back next week.
2 years in a row.
Yeah. Guess blame
Every
WWE.
Royal Rumble recap. Every Royal Rumble recap is G Baby crashing out on one of the Bellas.
Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button.
Yeah,
We'll be
I
back
guess I'll
next
last two.
week. We got to talk about them punishments, because the Rumble's passed, so we'll discuss certain things.
And I can't believe I was 30 and Malik was 26, and of course Roman won.
Yes, that's crazy. Next week we're going to be doing something different on the pod that we haven't done. We're playing a little game. Keep y'all updated for that. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe once again, fellas. Oh, we got to end it the right way, bro. Even though Nate already left, bro. We
Yeah, I was about to say, damn.
I'd rather see Omos win the world title than the Bellas win a tag title.
course.
Cook.
Greatest of all time.
I'd rather see Omos be the belt collector.
Yeah. That's
I'd
what it
rather
should
see-
be,